Live now. I think it says going live. It says you are live. Okay, I think we got it figured out. So yeah, I don't know what is up with my microphone. Luckily, I have a backup microphone from when I first started this channel. So hopefully the audio quality sounds okay because this is an old microphone I'm using. But yeah, we here. I upgraded the graphics, so hopefully they look better. But new season, new digs. So that's what we got. I'm not making a prediction for the preseason game, just so you know. This is where I would normally put predictions, but I'm not going to do it for the preseason game because literally nobody cares about what happens in preseason. And honestly, what would you even predict? Like, I have no clue what's going to happen because by the time the third stringers get in there, it's going to be a completely different game. So I'm not normally I'm going to make predictions and they're going to be right here, and I'll keep track of what like the Bengals record is underneath that. Or if I'm streaming a different game, then I don't know, pick a team I guess and put it down there. I haven't really thought all this through completely. I just thought it looked good, so that's what we're doing. So yeah, that's the tour of the new graphics, but yeah, I'm slightly annoyed because I'm having to use my old bullet mic, and I haven't used this thing in forever. But this JLab, it's given me problems before for the same thing. Like, it just won't connect. So I don't know what's up with that, but I didn't really have time to mess with it too much. Remembered that I had a backup, so we're going with the backup. All right. So we're 5 minutes away. Bengals, Falcons. You're probably, once again, actually, I don't know. Because I'm not sure if we're getting a whole lot of starters today. Probably not. Even if we get any starters, probably not going to see them too much. Who's going to see playing time? No Bengals starters at all, apparently, according to DraftKings Network, which I feel like that's probably a pretty solid source because, they're advising people on gambling and all that. But, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Irv Smith, guys just aren't going to play. Obviously, Joe Burrow is not going to play. So, for the Falcons, I have no idea. Again, this is preseason, so to be clear, it's preseason for everybody, not just the NFL teams. It's preseason for me. So, I'm really, this isn't going to be the most professionally or well-done stream of all time. I'm trying to work out the kinks before the season really starts, right? So, I mean, there might be some hiccups. Hopefully we don't run into too many issues today, but I think I got the game up. I think I have a basic idea of what's going on. I don't know. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. We're just gonna try to have fun today. So I believe. Let me make sure. Okay, that's working. Hey, the chat thing's working. So I'm glad that's still working. Saints pulled off a miracle on Sunday. Did they? That was preseason, so did they really pull off a miracle? I don't even know what happened. I have literally I try to keep up with the rest of the NFL, but I'm really not even bothering with the preseason, honestly. So, Saints box score. Who'd they play last? They played the Chiefs and they beat them 26-24. It appears. What happened? Again, I literally have no interest. Really again, the only reason I'm doing a preseason game is to work out the kinks before the season starts. It's the same reason they play preseason games. Let's see. Derek Carr throws a touchdown pass in his Saints debut, 26-24 preseason win over the Chiefs. There you go. I drafted Chris Olave in fantasy, so hopefully Derek Carr does well. Oh, wow. The Saints were at a... Let's see. The Saints at one point had... like a 20%, like a 90% chance to lose at one point, and then they won. Okay, so I see what you're saying then, Mikey. I definitely get what you're saying. Where you're saying that was kind of a miracle. Too bad it happened in preseason. Don't waste all your miracles on the preseason, right? Okay. Let's see. We're 7:28. I wonder if the stream is gonna start anytime soon. Hopefully it does. I don't know. Gonna find out the hard way. This stream is not working, so that's annoying. Guess it's preseason for them too. I'm going to have to pull up one of these crappy legal streams that I'm not going to play on here, by the way. It's just, so I can actually watch the game. Because my normal streaming network is not working right now, so we're just going to have to do it this way. And, I pay for the shit, so I don't feel like I'm really doing anybody a disservice here. Like, I pay for this service, and if it's not working, I don't feel any problem with, doing it this way. I don't necessarily recommend it for legal reasons. I wouldn't suggest anybody else do this for mainly for legal reasons, but for my purposes, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I pay for the service and it's not working. Okay, is this going to work? Maybe? I don't know. They probably already done the coin flip and everything by now. Maybe? Well, it's definitely started, but it just won't play. So that's annoying. Alright. Try it on a different browser. Apologies if this is poor watching. But again, it's preseason, so I don't even know. Like Mikey, I appreciate you showing up. I really do. But I honestly, I don't expect many people to be on this stream here. I probably should have streamed more, done more live streaming during the off season. I've been so busy, guys. I've been so busy. I'm trying. I really am. I really, really am trying. But I got so many things I got to juggle right now. It's crazy. Okay. Hopefully this works. Okay. Maybe. Maybe.
We set it down to Bruce Becker.
Nope, this is the Panthers game. That's not the Falcons, bro. Like what? Okay, that didn't work. I think the game's already started, so we're hopefully nothing interesting's happened yet. I don't know, man. I don't know. We're just trying our best over here. We really are. Like I said, doing all of this now. Okay, this is also the Giants.
Being the middle linebacker.
Okay, this is also the Giants, and it's also slightly obnoxious because it keeps doing audio, and I don't want it to do audio. Here we go. Here we go. We got Bengals Falcons. Let's go. Let's go. We got the game. It looks like nothing's happened yet, at least on my end. Looks like no action has happened yet. So, but just to be clear, I tried to reduce as much latency as I could on the stream, but y'all are probably going to be a little ahead of me. So I'm really just here for analysis at this point, and then we can talk and stuff. And then for anybody who does happen to come in this stream, just to be clear, I don't stream these games. I don't have any feed of the NFL because I don't have the copyright or they would sue the fuck out of me. If I try to do something like that. So this is just you guys showing up, watching my reaction as Desmond Ridder. Okay, it's just practice throwing. Okay, Desmond Ridder. That's that Cincinnati boy. And hey, I'm a Bearcat now, so Desmond Ridder, that's my boy. Even though he was at UC before I showed up, but whatever. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, I'm only, it's you're just watching my reaction, and I'll do some play-by-play and stuff like that to keep it interesting and stuff like that. Might be more fun to listen to me than the TV announcers. That's kind of what I'm going for because, frankly, the TV announcers mostly suck. By the way, I didn't have dinner, so, if I eat in front of the camera, sorry. I'll try not to do it a whole lot, but I am kind of hungry. I got coffee. Hopefully that'll suppress the appetite enough. But yeah, we're here for 3 hours, so I'm not gonna get to eat until I should probably put that on Do Not Disturb. Let's go ahead and turn my phone on that. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna get to eat until like 11. So forgive me if I eat a couple bites of apple, so I don't die. But yeah, this is literally all of it is just practice for the real thing. Practice for the real thing because, oh God, and it's lagging again. Haven't even fucking started yet, man. It's gonna be tough this year to get everything situated properly. Why are you like this? I mean, it's all commercials right now, so I guess it's fine. And Game Pass. Oh, nope. Got it on Game Pass. Let's go. I got it working, guys. It's here. It is here. Let's go. The thing that I paid for is working. What a concept. Oh, God. Okay. Mikey. Yo. They were up by 1. Why am I only getting... This is stupid. Okay. Mikey says they were up by 1, and we intercepted and kicked a game-winning field goal. Hey, that's cool. That's awesome. Go Saints. You're Hurricane Mike. Let's go. This year will be my first full year watching your streams. Yeah, well, hopefully it's my first year actually doing a full year of streams because, I think I missed a couple last year. So, we're trying to build a community, and there's not going to be a whole lot of people there right now because I didn't exactly. I did better keeping up with making videos this off season. I just didn't stream a whole lot. Me and Thomas had trouble getting together on the Battle of Ohio podcast, but it's all. It's all ironing things out and figuring things out. We'll get things over time. We will get things over time. But I appreciate your loyalty, Mikey. I really do. I really appreciate your loyalty. And, yeah, you won't be disappointed. We will get where we're going eventually. Salud. Matthew Bergeron. What's up with you? All right, we are full screen now. I can watch the game on the service I paid for. Wow. Good. All right, Desmond Ritter. Is Desmond Ritter going to get some action? Hey, there's Evan. There's Money Mac. Let's go. It's just a kickoff. This is going to be not interesting at all. Why is he wearing short shorts? That's weird looking. I don't like that at all, but I guess it's probably because, give you more leg room as a kicker. All right, kick is away, and looks like this will be returned from the 5. Not a very good kick for Money Mac. And it's fielded and tackled about the 28-yard line, but there is a flag. There is a flag, so I don't know if this is... Usually, it's on the return team, like some sort of bad blocking or whatever. So this is most likely and hopefully will go in the Bengals' favor. You're watching the Panthers and Giants? Yeah, that sucks. I'm not paying for YouTube TV. Holding on the offense. Yep, so that's going to back them up a little bit. You're with me to the very end? Well, thank you, Mikey. I really appreciate the loyalty. We're going to get where we're going, We got a couple loyal people who watch this channel. We just, I need to be a little bit more consistent with what I'm doing, but we're putting it all together, Paid for NFL Plus, can't watch it though. Wait, why can't you watch NFL Plus? First of all, NFL Plus is, I think, a bit of a ripoff, but why can't you watch it? All right, so it's a handoff from Desmond Ritter was that Bijan Robinson? I think. No, it's Tyler Algier. I guess Bijan isn't playing in this game at all. That's fair. That's fair. That's fine. I drafted Bijan in fantasy, so keep him healthy, please. And there's another flag. Holding on the Falcons. They just can't stop holding, bro. I don't know what's up with that. My biggest interest in watching this game is mainly going to be for the position battles. So, I don't really care that much what happens, as long as nobody looks like shitty. We'll see. Let's see what happened here. Looks like Logan Wilson did it. Well, no, he whiffed on the tackle. That sucks. Sam Hubbard got him down though, but doesn't matter because it's a holding penalty. Pushed him back to like the 8-yard line. All right, Desmond Ridder lined up in the pistol. He's going to wind back, throws, and he is pushed out by 20. Is that Cam Taylor-Britt? No, that's not. I'm a terrible Bengals fan. Look at me. I don't even know who's who. Okay, so we're going to get Bengals roster up. We're going to get the Falcons roster up because that's what I always do, right? I always get this. I always get the rosters up ahead of time so that I can, look at the numbers and know who's who. So, like I said, it's preseason for me too. I'm doing all this stuff ahead of time. All right, so it's going to be a fake handoff, and Ritter's going to roll right and throw, and it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup or so. I don't know. Nothing exciting, really. Personally, I think it's cool to see Desmond Ridder. Okay. Number 7. Who's number 7? Oh. That was Kyle Pitts who caught that pass, though. Famously, not really famously, I guess, but he's the guy who I wanted the Bengals to draft instead of Jamar Chase. So, But I also was cool with Jamar Chase. Like, I think I said, like, Pitts would be my pick, but if it's Chase, that's fine. All right, terrible tackling by the Bengals there, and they allow a first down. Dax Hill eventually gets him down, but, man, that was bad. That was not good tackling at all by the Bengals. All right, team. I thought I clicked on the roster. Sam Hubbard just got pushed away on that one. All right, here we go. Okay, so number 7 is Bijan. Okay, so Bijan Robinson is playing. He just didn't start for some reason. I don't know. Whatever, I don't care. I don't care. Stupid. All right. Ritter's in the pistol again. Bengals lining up. And he's going to hand the ball off. And Bijan Robinson looks like Logan Wilson miss a bit, but doesn't really get anywhere with it because there's a Bengals player to pull him down right behind him. And I did not see who it was, but it looked like maybe Mike Hilton. I don't know. Kind of surprised to see Mike Hilton in there. I would think like no starters would be playing at all, but man, what do I know? All right, Bijan, don't take too many carries, man. I just need you to be healthy for the regular season. All right. Ritter's in the pistol. They really like the pistol there in Atlanta, I guess. All right, there's a bit of a blitz, and Cam Taylor-Britt whiffs on the tackle, and he's brought down by 20. Who is 20? DJ Turner. Okay, DJ Turner's doing a good job of actually being the one to bring people down, but this defense looks rough right now. Not a big fan of that. Have to pay for it again. It's $80 a year. Yeah. The service I pay is more expensive than that, but it's also more useful than NFL Plus because NFL Plus you don't get to watch local games. Like, it's stupid. He also said Lattimore would leave the Saints, and here we are. Well, I don't know. I thought he would. I think it was mostly Thomas who was saying that, but I probably agreed. All right, fake handoff to Tyler Algier. Desmond Ritter's going to throw, and it's caught and wide open Drake London. I don't know what the Bengals are doing out there, man. Like, again, it's preseason, so who really cares? But it's just like, I don't know. The defense doesn't look very good right now. Hopefully this is just preseason jitters and they get it all, evened out. Not looking amazing right now, but that's okay. Yeah, I did some PC upgrades. And that's part of. I think that's what happened with the microphone is I did some PC upgrades and I kind of had to restart everything, so and so it like went back to the original poor connections, whatever. Ezra CCV B Miller says question mark hi. So hello, Miller. I don't I'm confused. I have a feeling I know who you might be, but I'm not sure. As long as you're not RJ Bum Ass or Michael Bum Ass. Who's RJ? I know you're talking about Michael Thomas, but who's RJ? All right, Desmond Ridder fakes the handoff, throws off the hands of Drake London. Could have been an interception, but it just falls away nice and cleanly. So that works out, I guess. I still would like to know who Ezra Miller, is that who it is? Ezra CCZ Miller. Your username is weird, bro. All right. Why did my thing just explode? Yeah, that's going to be annoying. Maybe we can do that. All right. Handoff. Bijan Robinson. Bengals finally do something. All right. Take him down. Not much there for Bijan Robinson. That works out. Two guys you're in a beef with, RJ Sports Cap or Chicago Sports Talk Michael. All right. Good luck with that beef, Mikey. All right. 3rd and 12 for the Falcons. They're in field goal range, so I imagine they'll probably go for a field goal. Seems pretty par for the course for the Bengals to just, give up yardage the entire way and then get good when they're in field goal range. That's a very typical Bengals thing, I guess. All right, Ridder, good protection. Throws. Oh, my God, Drake London. That was a hell of a throw and a hell of a catch. DJ Turner didn't stand a chance there. I'm not even mad. It was good protection. But it was a hell of a throw by Desmond Ridder there. And Drake London with the, only Drake London's catching that, by the way. Somebody that big. Desmond Ridder's going to bail. I don't know, he almost bails. And I'm not sure. Bijan Robinson was wide open for a touchdown there, and he caught it, but the refs blew the play dead, so I'm not sure what's going on. I'm actually really confused right now. Why did they blow the play dead? Now, Zach Taylor's doing something. Is he challenging? Is Zach Taylor going to challenge the catch? They're challenging the catch in the preseason. Let's go. Kendra Miller, rookie running back for the Saints, got hurt. Oh, that sucks. Wait. Keandre Miller? Ah, crap. I just drafted him. God damn it. Yeah, thanks for the update, Mikey. All right. I didn't see the replay, so I don't even know if this is a catch or not, but for the sake of me being a Bengals fan, I'm going to say, that must not be. That's clearly the refs misjudged that. That's clearly not a catch. So, yeah. Signed Trey Turner, and he's out for the... Yeah, that sounds like Trey Turner. A bunch of Bengals fans wanted the Bengals to sign Trey Turner a couple years ago, and I was a little worried about his injury history personally. And then he ended up on the Steelers, was injured a lot, and also was bad. Good luck with Trey Turner, Mikey. But, he's really talented. If he can actually, do the thing, he'd be really good at it. But, actually counting on him to do the thing, that's the problem. So, yeah. But, that sucks. He had a great 4K. Why is this constantly... Okay, that's getting really annoying, man. I'm just going to put that up. That's the best I'm going to do right now. Had 4 great 4 carries and 5 yards. That doesn't sound great at all. You got Jimmy Graham back. I did hear that y'all got Jimmy Graham back. So, that feels like... First of all, it's insane that he's still playing in the league because, outside of his original tenure with the Saints, he hasn't really been very good. So the fact that he's still getting work, it just is a testament to how good he was when he first started out with the Saints. But that's kind of cool. Cool to see that go full circle. I hope he stays with the Saints until he retires, because that feels poetic, right? Jimmy Graham, having that great start to his career, never really has a great career outside of the Saints, but then comes back to the Saints and finishes his career up there. I hope that happens for him. Okay. Being sarcastic with the word great. Okay, that's fair. I wasn't sure, man. It didn't sound great with me. But again, it's preseason. Like I wouldn't worry about anything that's happening in preseason right now. Like it's like the Bengals defense looks bad right now, and I care, but I don't care. You know, like, and they don't look. They look. They did this all the time last year. They gave up yards, and then no, that's a knee down. That he's got that. Yeah, that knee's down. So that's a catch. Yeah. Oh, well, it's preseason, whatever. All right, Desmond Ridder in the pistol again, because the pistol, that's what the Falcons do, is they go in the pistol. Fake handoff, throws to Bijan Robinson, who catches it with one hand. Nice. And Cam Taylor-Britt can't bring him down, so Jermaine Pratt pushes him out. Pick up a couple yards there. But yeah, this is basically what the Bengals do. The Bengals, just let you get all the yardage until the very end, where they find a way to stop you from getting in the end zone. So, I mean, hopefully they keep up that. I'd like to see more of Miles Murphy. Like, is he playing? Oh, no, that's him right there. Okay, Miles Murphy is playing. Okay. All right, let's see what he does. A whole lot of nothing. Gets pushed back. Oh, no, that's Cam Sample. Okay, never mind. I thought that was Miles Murphy. No, that was Cam Sample. That's about what I expected out of Cam Sample. Not so much Miles Murphy. If that was Miles Murphy, I would have been like, please do more than that. But it's Cam Sample, so it's like, that's fine. That's fine. He kept contained on the run, and the Falcons didn't do much with it, so that's fine. I want to see Miles Murphy, man. I feel like he needs some reps. I know he played in the last game, but I feel like he needs to play in this game too. So I don't know. All right, or is that okay? Desmond Ridder takes the snap, steps up, gets out of pressure, and he's gonna run. Picks up about 8 yards. Bengals just completely lost sight of him. So yeah, the defense isn't looking good right now, guys. Jesus. Cam Sample just way over pursues and lets Ridder out. Not good. Not good at all. And Cam Sample's got to be fighting for a roster spot too. So I mean, you got to do better than that, dude. All right. Oh well, it does it again. Over pursues to the outside and lets Ridder get inside, and he picks up a couple yards on the ground again. Come on, Cam. You can't do that. I get what you're trying to do. I get you're trying to... hey, there's a flag on the Falcons, so that helps. What was the flag, though? Holding? Maybe, I think? I don't know. The camera's on an offensive lineman. Yeah, it looks like holding to me. And so they were, number 95 was being held there, who is Zach Carter, who I also am not sure he's going to make the roster. All right, it's a false start on the Falcons. They're just, the Bengals defense looks like sloppy in execution, but the Falcons as a team look sloppy in terms of just actually doing anything. They've had so many penalties already. That's like the fourth one on this drive. My God. Man, do better than that, man. I mean, I guess don't. I don't know. I don't care. I really, really don't care. I really don't. Okay, Desmond Ridder takes the shotgun snap, rolls back, throws. It's a strike right down the middle to number 12. Hodge. He looks injured, maybe? Yeah, he's a little shaken up. But he gets right up and runs off the field, so I think he'll be okay. He is limping a little bit, though. And that is Kaderil Hodge. That name sounds familiar. Why does that name sound familiar? Kaderil Hodge. I might have had him in fantasy, as a desperate waiver wire pickup last year. I don't know. That name just sounds familiar. All right, Desmond Ridder. Pistol formation. And he's going to hand the ball off to Bijan Robinson. Bengals swallow that one up, so hey, there's a good play. And that was Cam Taylor-Britt, the first one to get to him. I think. I thought I saw 29. But I'm kind of questioning myself at this point because like I'm just not sure. Trying to sign, what was it, Trey Turner you were trying to sign every time he got to free agency? That's fair. I mean, he has the potential to be good. That's the thing. That's the thing that really kind of sucks about him. All right, shotgun snap. Desmond Ridder throws, broken up, and it's intercepted by Joseph Osai. Let's go. All right, good heads-up play, and that's what the Bengals do, man. That's what the Bengals defense does is they let you do whatever, and then they get you at the last second. And so, you know what? All right. Joseph Osai, Mike Hilton knocks the ball away. Great play, and then great heads-up play by Joseph Osai to intercept that and get the ball down to about like the 12-yard line. So let's go. That was cool. Wow. All right. Way to make up for your bullshit, dude. All right. Played great for the Saints on Sunday. Did Trey Turner? Oh, hopefully he does. Falcons for you, yep. Eli burnt to a crisp apple sign with the Dolphins. Yep. It's sad. I'm sad. I love Eli Apple. I really do. I mean, there's like a love-hate relationship I had with him when he was here, but like, I don't know. I liked Eli Apple. I liked his fire and his passion. And honestly, if the Bengals had like won the Super Bowl, which they almost did, or if if they had like, not lost to the Chiefs in the AFC Championship last year, like Eli Apple would be seen. Like if the Bengals had just won a Super Bowl either last year or the year before, Eli Apple would be seen as like a legend in Cincinnati for his trash talk. But because they didn't win, people just see him like as obnoxious and whatever. And I'm talking about Bengals fans, but everybody else is obviously, and I can see why you, Mikey, don't like Eli Apple. But here in Cincinnati, he would have been seen as a legend if they had only just won. Like, if Aaron Donald, takes an extra second to get to Joe Burrow in the Super Bowl, then Joe Burrow finds Jamar Chase and Eli Apple goes down as a legend. That's all I'm saying. And I'm sad that we did not get that timeline. I'm sure the Eli Apple haters out there are quite happy we did not get that timeline, but I'm sad. It would have been a fun timeline for me. So, that's okay, though. That's okay. Eli Apple was, as far as a what was he, like a waiver wire pickup? He might have been a free agency pickup. I can't remember. But as some random guy that you expected to be a whole lot of nothing, he did all right. He was better than you'd expect, I think, for what his reputation was, quite frankly. So, yeah. Had we won the Super Bowl though, I would have got an Eli Apple jersey because if I don't remember if you were watching my channel in my first season streaming games, Mikey, but I was the biggest Eli Apple hater early on, and actually early on last year too, and I actually wasn't streaming games back then, so it was like the Jets game of 21 was my first stream that I really did, and before that, as Trevor Siemian hands the ball off and nothing really happens there, it's fine. Chris Evans goes nowhere. But before the Jets game, I didn't really do any live streams. So the Jets game from the 21 season. And before, early that year, I hated Eli Apple. I thought he was the worst thing ever. And it's like, by the time I did start streaming, every time I talked trash about him, he did something really cool. So I kind of I ended up apologizing publicly on my channel. But okay, fine, you're all right. Trevor Siemian throws, nice catch by Chris Evans, makes up for the last play, and I think that might be a first down. It's definitely at least 8 yards, if not 9. I think it's about 9-yard pickup though. Yep, it is a first down. All right. Good throw there by Trevor Siemian. I'm really hoping he works out because as much as, we all love Jake Browning here in Cincinnati, right? But I just don't think he's ready. And I just really hope, I really would like to see a good backup quarterback. And I think Trevor Siemian could be that. All right, fake handoff. And then he throws to number 89 who picks up the first down. Nice play there. Trevor Siemian's definitely looking a lot better in this game than he did the last one. That was Drew Sample, by the way. Good to see Drew Sample getting some action. Because the only guy the Bengals have who's probably going to make the roster on their tight end spot who can pass block is Drew Sample. So I'm hoping that Drew Sample like has a big year this year. Like whether or not he has a big receiving year, I just want to see him like contribute and be like a big part of this team. Trevor Siemian's going to hand the ball off to Chris Evans from the shotgun formation, and that's a nice little run there by Chris Evans, about 6 or 7 yards. When honestly there probably wasn't 6 or 7 yards there. So good effort there by Chris Evans. Five yards. All right, shotgun formation once again for Trevor Siemian. Yeah, Chris Evans in the back there with him. And I think that's a false start. It might be, hopefully it's a neutral zone infraction. Nope, it's false start. False start on the Bengals. Yep, both teams just really bad about that today. Trying to sign Jimmy Graham every time he got to free agency. That's fair. I think he didn't feel like the Saints were going to give him the opportunity he wanted. That's why he probably didn't do it. Signed with the Panthers for 2 weeks and then he got cut. Signed with... Oh, Eli Apple. Yeah, I remember that. Trevor Siemian was a Saints legend for a week after he beat Tom Brady. Yeah, I know. All right. Fake handoff. Trevor Siemian throws and it's caught. Nice throw. Trevor Siemian's looking a lot better this week. And that's Trent Irwin, by the way, on the catch. But yeah, that's why I was excited about Trevor Siemian because he was he had starting experience, the quality of the starting experience. Although really, Trevor Siemian was probably the best Broncos quarterback that they've had between Peyton Manning and Russell Wilson, and you could even really argue at this point better than Russell Wilson. So since Peyton Manning, Trevor Siemian might be the best quarterback they've had. So I'm just hoping we get that version of him as the backup quarterback as he hands the ball off to Chris Evans, who goes nowhere with it. Yeah, okay. But yeah, there's a flag. Hopefully that's not a hold. Because what a waste of a hold. But and then Trevor Siemian, I thought he did a good job with the Saints. Oh, it's holding on the defense. Interesting. All right. So yeah, Trevor Siemian, I thought he did a good job with the Saints and did a really way better job than you would think with the Broncos. And yeah, I know he lost 3 straight, but the thing is, if you were expecting Trevor Siemian to be the answer, that's the wrong thing to do. I really like the Bengals making him a backup, right? If he could come in, potentially hold down the fort if Joe Burrow has to take a couple weeks off or something, right? And I really like that idea. All right, really pathetic looking fake handoff by Trevor Siemian. Terrible protection, throws near Chase Brown, but, nothing there. There is a flag on the play. I'm guessing probably holding on the Saints, or on the Bengals. Or no, it's a holding on the Falcons once again. Dude, Arthur Smith, there's no way Arthur Smith would ever watch this show. But Arthur Smith, if you ever happen to watch this show, get your shit together. Your team just cannot play football right now. He's just penalty after penalty after penalty. He looks pissed right now too. Bro, get your shit together. This is awful. All right, hand off to Chase Brown, who does nothing with it, but not good run blocking either. So whatever. Jackson Carman out there on the field. At this point, I'm just hoping he puts on good enough tape that the Bengals can get some trade value out of him, because I am officially giving up on Jackson Carman. He's bad, and we just need to move on. Waste of a second-round pick. It sucks. But hey, we got B.J. Hill out of Billy Price, so maybe we can get something comparable for Jackson Carman. You never know. Trevor Siemian, shotgun formation, hands the ball off to Chase Brown, who once again doesn't do a whole lot with it. Gets about 2 yards there. I think his so the run blocking is definitely not great right now, but maybe Chase Brown's vision could stand to get a little bit of improvement here. I don't know. I'm watching it in real time right now, so I can't tell you exactly what's going on, but maybe that wasn't the right hole. Maybe pick a different hole next time, man. Although we do have the Bengals' backup offensive line playing up against what appears to be the Falcons' starting defensive line, so that probably doesn't help. 3rd and 6. Trevor Siemian, shotgun snap, throws, caught by number 80, which is, I don't know, but might be a first. Nope, fourth down. It's close, though. They might go for it here because it's preseason, you know. That was Andre Yosevich. Okay. Wasn't really able to get away from the tackle, but, you know, ran a route, caught the ball. Looks like the Bengals are going to go for it, so at least the offense is staying out there. It's 4th and 2, and, I mean, like, if this was the regular season, I would poop on Zach Taylor for going for it here, but it's preseason, so, like, fine, play around with it. Oh, shit, well, there goes my apple slice. So much for that one. Too much dog hair on my floor to eat that. So, yeah. But yeah, Mikey, Trevor Siemian, like, he's not, I wouldn't want him to be my starter. Even if, obviously, over Joe Burrow, but, like, I wouldn't, you know, he's definitely not one of the 32 best quarterbacks in the NFL. But he probably is one of, like, the 10 best backup quarterbacks in the NFL. Like, let me see if I can find a list of, current backup quarterbacks in the NFL. This is a list from May 2023, so that wouldn't be super accurate, actually. Well, it might be. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. They got C.J. Beathard of the Jaguars is number 32. Sean Clifford of the Packers, number 31. He looked okay against the Bengals, man. That's all I'm saying. Clayton Tune, who I don't even know who the fuck that is, for the Cardinals. Easton Stick, what a name, for the Chargers. Trevor Siemian for the Bengals is rated 28. Why? Why is he the 28th backup quarterback? Who's better than him? Kyle Allen? No. Well, okay, no, I take that back. Kyle Allen, okay. But why is Kyle Allen down this far? I disagree with that. Hendon Hooker? No. Stetson Bennett? No. Nick Mullins? No. I mean, Nick Mullins is fine, but I think Trevor Siemian's better. Malik Willis? Hell no. Dude, the Titans don't even trust Malik Willis. Are you kidding me? Zach Wilson? Okay. I'll give you Zach Wilson. Okay. But that's kind of unfair because he was supposed to be the starter. Brian Hoyer is still playing? Turning 38. Good God. Okay, Brian Hoyer's number 21. At 38, I don't know if he's better than Trevor Siemian. Blaine Gabbert, probably better than Trevor Siemian. Joshua Dobbs, no. Kyle Trask, no. Drew Lock, maybe. And we got about 4 maybes so far. 3 or 4 or something like that. I'll keep going with that in a second. But anyway, shotgun formation for Trevor Siemian. He's going to throw, and, a little bit overthrown for Trenton Irwin. Good coverage there, but doesn't really matter. It was, he's over there celebrating, like, look at that amazing coverage I did. And it's like, yeah, it was just good coverage, but it was an overthrow by Siemian, like, just a slight overthrow. And it's the Trent Irwin who, that might have been I think it was overthrown, so it wasn't catchable, but if it was catchable, that might have been interference. So, all right, so we're about, I don't remember, 4 guys. He only signed with us when Drew Goat Brees got hurt and became a backup for us. Yeah. You saying Drew Brees is the GOAT? I don't agree with that, Mikey. I mean, for the Saints, for sure, but Tyrod Taylor is playing like Jesus Christ right now. For who? I mean, he's not as old as Hoyer. That's the thing. Saints going to the bowl, don't care what nobody says. I love your optimism, Mikey. I love your optimism. I really do. Jameis Winston is the best backup quarterback in the NFL. He's up there. I'll give Jameis Winston. That's another one. So conservatively, I'm at 5 because I forget exactly where I'm at. But Jameis Winston, I'll give you Jameis Winston. He's a pretty good backup. Mitch Trubisky, I'll give Mitch Trubisky. Mitch Trubisky's 6. I'm named because of the Steelers, but Tyrod Taylor. I think Simeon's better than Tyrod Taylor. Davis Mills. Davis Mills wasn't even good as. No. Now, Trevor Siemian's a better starter than Davis Mills was. Bailey Zappi, no. Marcus Mariota, no. He hasn't been good in a while. Maybe. I don't know. Tentatively, we'll give Marcus Mariota 7. PJ Walker, no. I get what they're thinking, but no. Mike White, no. I get what they're thinking, but no. Tyler Huntley, no. Tyler Huntley has a particular set of skills. I'll give him that, but no. Sam Darnold, okay. Sam Darnold, 8. Cooper Rush, I think I'd take Simeon over Rush. Jameis Winston, I already said him. Taylor Heineke, okay. Taylor Heineke, we'll give him 9. Gardner Minshew, I think it's pretty even. But from what I've seen out of Gardner Minshew in Philadelphia, I like Simeon. That's the thing. I don't know. Gardner, it's neck and neck. I might put them like tied. Jacoby Brissett. I'll give him Jacoby Brissett, and then Andy Dalton. Okay. So that's about 10, 11-ish. So Trevor Siemian. Trevor Siemian's either like number 10 or 11, right? That's what I'll say. Maybe not quite what I was thinking, but yeah. All right, so whatever happened there, the Falcons did something. I don't think much happened. So I wasn't even paying attention because honestly, who cares? I'm more interested in talking about who's the best backup quarterbacks in the NFL than talking about what's happening in each individual preseason play. Ooh. I say as I get excited. I don't know. Desmond Ridder, pistol formation. Takes the snap. Throws, and it's caught. And taken down by Marcus Bailey. Short of the sticks. But it's like a 9-yard pickup, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not Desmond Ridder anymore. Who is their backup quarterback? Taylor Heineke. I said that earlier. Okay, Taylor Heineke. He might be better than Ridder, honestly. Although Ridder did look good, to be fair. All right, Heineke gonna hand the ball off to what was that? Algier, and the Bengals. It looks like Josh Tupou's helmet came off. It was Godwin Igwebike? I think? Godwin Igwebike? I'm going to guess that's how you pronounce it, Igwebike. Hopefully I'm not butchering that. Yeah, but that was Godwin Igwebike with the carry. Good carry. And it was a first down, actually. All right. And then Heineke's going to hand off to Igwebike again, and about a 2 or 3, 4-ish yard pickup. Breeze is always the GOAT. All right. We're winning this division because RJ said Baker Mayfield's better than Derek Carr. What? Yeah, I don't agree with that. I mean, look, Baker Mayfield's underrated for real. But I think Derek Carr's better though. All right. Heineke fakes the handoff, rolls back, gets some pressure, decides to run, and the Bengals are really bad about that. Like they're getting okay pressure, but they're like really letting the quarterbacks be slippery and get out. So, like the pressure really all it's doing is flushing them out of the pocket. And I guess he did not pick up the first down, which is surprising. He had it. It'll be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for the Atlanta Falcons and Taylor Heineke. All right. Pistol formation, because that's what the Falcons live in. And flag? False start. What? How did... Nobody even moved. What? Oh, boy. All right, well, it's going to be 3rd and 6 now, so maybe the Bengals can stop him here. I think it was the guy who just came off the field. At 43 is Tucker Fisk. Fisk. The Falcons have 2 number 42s on their team. Godwin Igwebike and then a linebacker named Frank Ginda. Weird. I didn't know you could have two of the same numbers, even in the preseason. All right. Shotgun snap. Heineke rolls back, throws, and almost intercepted again. It was off the hands of the receiver and almost intercepted by Marcus Bailey. 1 second. What's up? What's up? I am streaming. What's up? What's going on?
You're gonna let me play, but it's 8:12.
I didn't say today, Murphy. I'm streaming a game. You can play tomorrow, Murphy.
What did you say tomorrow?
I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about that, dad stuff. Yep, anyway. That's taken care of. Mikey says, I'm not watching this game, but it's second quarter in your game change scoreboard. Go hang out with your kid. I'm still here. Yeah, well, I just had to. He wanted to play a game. I told him that, like, you know, he did me a favor earlier, so I told him he could play a game. I didn't tell him he could play it today. So he was, you know, I think he got it in his head. So he was just getting a little upset, and I had to go talk to him. That's all it was. Might have him on the stream here in a little bit too. He might enjoy that. Second, it's the second quarter. Yeah, see, that's how much. Once again, guys, it's preseason for me too. But the score didn't change. I don't think. Have to check. Yeah, because the Bengals went for it. I don't think the score changed. Let me make sure. I don't know. I'm not even really. See, that's the problem, because I don't care about the outcome of this game. I'm really just kind of paying attention to who's doing, like, how they're playing. So, but yeah. Yep, thank you, Mikey. I really want to be better about that. City replacing De Bruyne. Oh, no. That sucks. Man City got rid of Kevin De Bruyne. Soccer stuff. I know y'all. Dude, oh man, I remember one time, and I'm not going to call anybody out specifically, but I remember one time, I think you were there, Mikey, but, you know, I mentioned how I liked soccer, and this guy who never comes to the channel anymore, interestingly enough, but this guy just threw a fit because I like soccer, and I was like, bro, it's not that serious. You're the scoreboard? Yeah, right now, yeah. Yeah, well, the scoreboard's now accurate. The score definitely hasn't changed, because I remember that. The Bengals, the Falcons got in field goal range, and the Bengals intercepted it, and the Bengals got in field goal range, and then they went for it and did not. Actually, I don't even remember what happened, but I remember they didn't get it. What even? I don't remember what happened on that play, because clearly, you know, obviously, who cares? Chris Evans took the handoff. Oh, okay, no. Trevor Siemian tried to pass. Oh, right. It was batted away. Or no, it wasn't batted away. It was an overthrow. It was an overthrow by Trevor Siemian. Speaking of whom, he throws on 1st and 10, and what a catch! No, all right. So they're saying Kwame Lassiter was out, but it was a really good catch by Kwame Lassiter there. He was just out of bounds. Not the best throw by Trevor Siemian, but a really good attempt at a catch by Kwame Lassiter. Well, let's see. 1 foot, 2 foot. I don't know. I think maybe they're saying he didn't have possession. So if they're saying that he didn't have possession, that's fair. Yeah, dude, he just straight up, like, turned on me after I said I liked soccer, and he just, like, turned into a complete douchebag for, like, time immemorial at that point, until he just kind of stopped coming to my channel. And, like, I think since then, he's popped in and said hi once, and that's about it. But like I said, I like soccer, and he's just like, "You're a moron," and then like he was just so constantly negative and like bullying people, like for the rest of like the entire rest of like any time he'd ever show up. And like I'm not trying to be too heavy-handed with moderation on my channel because like trash talk is real, and I think that's I want people to like trash talk and have fun and stuff like that here. But I remember there was one time like I think he was like saying something that I was just like, we're not going to call people that here. And I don't know what his deal was, man. But again, I don't want to name any names because I'm not trying to start drama. I'm just saying if you were there, you remember. and that dude just like I don't know. He frequented my channel often, and he watched a lot of my videos, came to a lot of my streams. So I don't hate the dude. I don't know why he was so much of a dick all the time for like no reason. I don't know. That was weird. But like he was really mad that I liked soccer, and I'm like, first of all, soccer's cool, and if you don't like soccer, then that's fine, I guess. But like, you're wrong. But even then, we can disagree on soccer. Like you can be wrong about soccer, and you can be of the incorrect opinion that soccer is bad, and I'm not gonna like think you're a bad person for it. So that was just so weird to me. But he's also like, I think 11. So I mean, I guess that's just kind of the mentality of like, you know, kids that age. Like, you know, if you don't agree with me, then you're like worse than Hitler. I don't know. I don't know. It was weird. It was weird, but whatever. Like I said, I'm not trying to drop any names, and I'm not trying to start any drama because that's not what we're here for. We're here for watching football and talking trash and, you know, being nerdy and stuff. So that's what I'm here for, and that's what I want my channel to be. And quite frankly, I'm not. I'm actually not too far off monetization. So money might be happening. Hopefully at some point this year. I'm thinking like projecting. If it grows at the same rate it grew last year, then I should hit monetization this year. So that'll be fun. But right now I'm doing this for free. I'm doing this for free and for fun. And that's literally the whole reason I'm doing it, right? So you know it's purely just for that. Moderator Mike says Steeler Nation spying. Are you a Steelers fan, moderator Mike? Okay. Well, first of all, fuck your team. Second of all, it is preseason, bro. Not much to spy on here, but no, like Steelers fan or not, welcome to the channel. You know, trash talk is welcome here. So, you know, being mean and an asshole and a bully is not welcome here. But like, you know, fun trash talk is welcome here. So if you're a Steelers fan, you're allowed to make poor life decisions, but you're welcome on my channel. All right, yeah, Bengals I didn't think they'd win that challenge. 2nd and 10. Trevor Siemian threw to Kwame Lassiter again. I think it got tipped this time, though. It was really inaccurate, but I think I saw it got tipped. So, all right, 3rd and 10. And, man, we're already like partway through the second quarter. This game's going fast. Yeah, I think it got tipped a little bit. I don't know. Trevor Siemian's looking a little rusty out there, but he's had some good throws, too. Like, there's been some ups and some downs. All right, takes the snap. Throws to Chase Brown. It was basically just check down. He didn't go anywhere with it. So it's going to be 4th and 10. So I think we're going to see Brad Robbins, the new punter from Michigan, come out. So hopefully he can boot the ball far. We're going to get to see him on that one. Yeah, Trevor Siemian wasn't even like... But it was also just bad protection. Jackson Carman out there getting destroyed on the edge. I don't like him, man. We need to trade him. Get rid of him or something. I don't know. But anyway, Brad Robbins, come out. Be a weapon. Boom. Kick. And it's away. And it's going to be... whoa, nice roll. Oh, good punt there by Brad Robbins. Gets it all the way down to the 38 or so. I think. I don't know. Hard to say. But, yeah, look, I mean, we'll have to see exactly where it went out. But it looked like it actually, from, like getting it down to 38 when you're, like, in your own end zone like that's not bad. It looked like it was a bad punt, but then it rolled. It took a great roll for the Bengals. So hopefully that works out. Let's see. According to this, has not been updated. Oh, here we go. Brad Robbins punts 52 yards to Atlanta 40. Okay, so it was about where I said. About where I said. That's where they're leaving it right now. And I don't know if they're going to change the ruling or whatever, but as of right now, he got it down to the 40, so not bad. A 52-yard punt. I wish it could have all been in the air, but, you know, I guess you take what you can get. Giants beating the Panthers 14-3. The Browns and Eagles tied. What? They tied? I've never heard of people tying, and obviously I'm not surprised that you can tie in the preseason, because why would you ever want to go to overtime in the preseason? But like, I don't think I've ever heard of anybody tying in the preseason. Good God. When on earth has that ever happened? That's crazy. I am kind of dumbfounded that they tied. I've never heard of that before. Looks like Dorian Thompson-Robinson was pretty ineffective, and then Kellen Mond did okay. I didn't realize Kellen Mond was with the Browns. That sucks. Because he's, in theory, pretty good. Whole lot of nobodies playing, really. Like, no starters really got any action whatsoever, which is about what you expect. Joseph Nada. I wonder if he's related to Haloti Nada. That's actually, I'm kind of curious about that now. Joseph Nagata. As a wide receiver, is he related to Haloti? I don't see any evidence that he's related. So maybe it's just a common name in Cameroon. I don't know. All right. Oh! Sacked! Joseph Osai got in the backfield, got his hands on Taylor Heineke. It looked like Heineke actually escaped the sack at first, but he was not able to stay on his feet, and it's cleaned up on the other edge. I did not see who finished the sack there, but good initial burst by Joseph Osai. 93. Jeff Gunter, I think, might have been the one to clean that one up. All right, Taylor Heineke's in the pistol. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw, and it's caught. Terrible coverage by DJ Ivey. Terrible. Entitled to your opinion. Well, it's okay to trash talk when you finish behind us. Bro, you... behind the Steelers? You mean the team that's going to finish in 4th place this year? What? Mike Thomas is a class act. Which Mike Thomas? Like, our safety or Mikey's wide receiver or the guy who used to be our wide receiver? Keep AB. What? Bengals own your franchise. Yeah, we do right now though. Like, you can deny it all you want, but like, you know, we're 3-1 against you guys over the last like 4 games, and the only one we lost is because our long snapper got hurt. So yeah, I think we kind of own the Steelers right now. Right now, to be fair, but I forget how many rings I have. Shut up. Living in the past like always. That's Steelers. Oh, almost intercepted again. Oh, man. Oh, so close. Marcus Bailey. That's the second dropped interception by Marcus Bailey. But listen, Mike, how many rings do the Bengals have? Well, we don't have any, and that does suck. But what have the Steelers done in years? Like, the last ring the Steelers won was in 2009? Like, bro. Like, literally, what have the Steelers done? Fuck off. Did get cheated with San Francisco. Crumry was a beast. Yeah, but we didn't get cheated. We screwed that up. We screwed that up, All right, shotgun snap. Heineke throws and it's caught. DJ Ivy, once again, not playing great coverage. Who's your QB? Oh, that was Mikey. Fourth. Yeah, fourth. I mean, bro, like, who are you finishing over? Like, you're not finishing over the Bengals. The Bengals are winning the division. Like, I'm not even being a homer to say that. Almost everybody agrees the Bengals are the team to beat right now. The Ravens are not going to finish in fourth. I think they're a little overrated, but I do think they have a good chance of making the playoffs. And then the Browns, the Browns could finish fourth, but they have too much talent. Like, I'd be really surprised if the Browns sucked again this year, honestly. We'll see. But the Steelers, honestly, y'all are rebuilding right now. So it's not even really an insult to say you're gonna finish fourth. Your team's just your team's in a transitionary period right now. Get over it. All right. 2nd and 7, and it's been a whole lot of nothing really so far, but I guess I don't care. All right, Heineke, shotgun formation, hands the ball off, and Bengals do a pretty good job of wrapping that one up, but still give him a couple yards. Finish above 500. How much banners y'all have saying 500 record? Better than the Bengals. What? I don't understand that one. Deshaun sucks bad. Well, he doesn't. He came in 11 games in, and he hadn't played in 2 years. So I'm not saying he's going to be the same old Deshaun Watson, but he's probably going to be better than what you saw last year. All right, deep throw, and it is caught, but I think it's out of bounds. Out of bounds, I think. And it's going to be 4th down, so the Falcons are going to have to, I think, take a field goal here. Yeah. Yes. What have the Steelers done in the last, they, won a bunch of, regular season games. Great. But, what have the Steelers really done in forever? Most recent relevant thing they did was lose to the Packers in Aaron Rodgers' the one Super Bowl he won. And, bro, that was 12 years ago. So, stop living in the past. Flag on the Bengals. Great. I know it's on the Falcons. I think he pointed in the wrong direction. Either that or the camera's pointed in the opposite direction. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Falcons. What happened? Okay. 35. What did he do? You sure that was on the Falcons? No, okay, so it was on the Bengals. The TV graphics just said on the Falcons. It was on the Bengals, and you know what they did? They did this. Out! They celebrated the fact that they made a good play. I hate these taunting rules so much, dude. That's so stupid. These taunting rules are the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I hate them. They make the game so annoying. False start on the Falcons. Kenny pick 6. I like that. Yeah. That's what I call him, too. Who's rookie? What have the Bengals done? Lost in the AFC Championship. Yeah, well, and then they lost in the Super Bowl. But, that's more than the Steelers have done. So, you just have no room to talk right now, is all I'm saying. All right. Pistol snap. Hands the ball off. Good job by the Bengals wrapping that one up. So hopefully they don't get a taunting penalty again, which is just... Look, okay, first of all, the rules are the rules, and you can't do it. But, bro, that's so lame. I hate it when it gets called in favor of the Bengals, man. The taunting penalty is just... the most obnoxious thing about the NFL right now. The most obnoxious thing. And there are some dumb rules out there, but that's the dumbest one. The way they enforce, like, I understand you got to put some tamper on taunting, but the way they do it is just so stupid. All right, and Jalen Davis, I think, the one who got called for the taunting penalty, makes a tackle there to bring it to third down. So, he's playing well. I think he deserved to celebrate, but whatever. God, that is my biggest pet peeve about the NFL these days is the taunting penalties. It's just so stupid. Like, why? Let them play. Let them have fun, man. It makes it fun for us. There you go. Bengals bring down Taylor Heineke in the backfield for a sack, and that's Jeff Gunter and Johnston. Dude's been playing well in the preseason so far. What's his name? Raymond Johnson III. I think he is definitely earning himself a practice squad position at the very least. If not, maybe he gets like the final roster spot. Because Raymond Johnson III, man, he's been playing really well this preseason. Got to give him that. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, I'm not putting all of these comments up, y'all. I'm glad you got my back, Mikey. 6 rings to what? Huh? 6 rings. 6 rings that y'all won before this man was even alive. So, like, what have y'all done lately? Seriously, like, keep clinging on to the past. Y'all talk about how the Browns can't enjoy their championships because they all happened, 60 years ago. But, bro, the Steelers, the timer's kind of running out on the Steelers championships. Like, you know what happened in the 70s when the Steelers won most of their championships? Like, that was a long time ago too, bro. So, yeah, taunting is the dumbest thing in the world. I hate it. I absolutely despise the taunting rules beyond every fiber of my being. It just makes it so dumb to watch. It's not it makes the game not fun. Like, okay, the game's still fun, but it makes that it takes you out of the game. It's just like, oh god, here's taunting again. It's so much more fun when it's just like, ha ha, we got the thing, and then what? Why are they being penalized for that? Oh, man. That did not work out in my favor at all. Okay. We're still alive, folks. Coffee. Oh, hey. Moderator Mike. That's how I feel about the Steelers, bro. My sister made me this cup, and it's the greatest thing of all time. Good picture. I'm not sure you care, but that's my response. When I get to the point where I have merch for this channel and stuff like that, that picture's going up on a shirt. I can tell you that right now. Hooday. And look forward to sweeping your asses this year. Just like we did in 21, just like we should have done last year if it weren't for, our long snapper getting hurt. Because, don't forget, we won that game. We literally won that game. Joe Burrow threw the winning touchdown pass, and then they missed the extra point because of Cal Adamitis wasn't on the team yet. They were using, I forget who they were even using as a long snapper in that game. But point is, it was stupid. That was what was his name? Clark Harris got hurt, and they had to use I think they had to use Ted Karras as the long snapper or something like that. It was terrible. All right, kick is away, and it's 3-0. So I should probably go ahead and update the scoreboard. I'm literally just not paying any attention. Probably should, but it's preseason. We're just here to have fun. We're just here to have fun right now. Falcons are up 3-0. Maybe we can get a Bengals touchdown on this play. Or on this drive. That'd be cool. Bengals touchdown would be fun. In 10 decades, maybe you'll fight for the third. I don't know about that. That's a little far, I think. Yeah, I think if Joe Burrow stays healthy, then I think we win it this year, Mike. I really do. And that's not me being a homer. That's just me being honest. All right. Number 3. Who's number 3? We got like a third person watching right now. Let's go. Whoever you are, say hi in the chat. I'm not even. I can't even see what the chat's going on right now. You're a realist? Well, I'm a realist. Watch my channel. Like, I'm a realist. You know, I predicted the Bengals to go like 14-3 this year, and that wasn't because of being a homer. That's because I looked at every game and I'm like, I don't know, the Bengals are the better team here. But I predicted a lot of losses where things. Oh, nice play by Chase Brown. Gets out of a couple tackles, and I think he picked up a first down there. Good job, Chase Brown. Good to see. Good to see. Hopefully, he develops. Still like trash. I like trash talking too, but I also like realistic trash talking. You know. Well, no, not really. I just like trash talking, period. But like when I'm talking about football, I generally like to be realistic because that's just more fun. You know, when you're honest about the way things are, and then if you do win, then it's just so much more fun because it's real. All right, handoff to Chase Brown, and not as much happens there, but he keeps his legs moving, picks up a couple extra yards. So, you know, I'll still count that one as a okay run. Second and 8? Yep, second and 8. All right. There's a Falcons dude who has like half of his face in or one eye that's totally covered in like black paint. I think that's kind of cool. Looks like all of the starters are just pretty much done now, which is probably for the best. All right, second and 8. Trevor Siemian rolls back. Good protection, throws, but he just misfires. Not a good throw there. And that was Yoshivas on the Yoshivas? Yoshi, that's what they call him here. They call him Yoshi, but he's doesn't catch the ball, and it wasn't really a very good throw in the first place. So, do better, Trevor Siemian. But I really do think he's got good potential. I really do think he could be a really good backup quarterback for the Bengals. But hopefully he can get a touch. He only got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left before I imagine Jake Browning's going to come in for the rest of the game. So hopefully we can get a touchdown here. All right. Shotgun snap. Siemian rolls back, throws to nobody. Throwing it away. Fourth down. All right. Well, that might have been your last throw of the. That might have been your last opportunity of the game, buddy. That sucks. Hopefully Browning can come in and do better. You know, like I'm kind of rooting for Trevor Siemian to be good, but not because I don't like Jack Browning. It's because I think Trevor Siemian really could be a good backup quarterback. That was not a good drive for him though. We just didn't turn the ball over, but yeah, whatever. Brad Robbins with another good punt. Let's go. Down to about the 7, maybe they might give him the 8, but it's about the 7-8 yard line. Great punt by Brad Robbins, who has been performing quite well today. So, got to give Brad Robbins credit there. You know, it's a new era in Cincinnati. Kevin Huber is gone. But Brad Robbins could be the man to take the mantle. And only in Cincinnati do you get excited about the punter. But it's what we do. You know, because sometimes it's all we have. Sometimes it's all we have in Cincinnati is how good the punter is. Not lately. It's been better lately, but yeah. Yeah, you know how it is. You know how it has been sometimes here. All right, Heineke hands the ball off and picks up about. I'll call it 3 yards there. Let's see what the refs give him. And we're about to get to the 2-minute warning here. I still want to figure out who. We got a guy here like Ezra Miller. I still want to figure out who Ezra Miller is. Because I have my theories, but I don't know. What are we doing? I'm a warrior. How was... Oh. Burrow's gonna... Yeah, Burrow's gonna start week 1. Burrow will be starting now, honestly. If you watch my videos, you'll know that I believe that I think they're kind of conspiring to, at the very least, blow the injury out of proportion so they can justify not playing him in the preseason. I think Burrow's fine. Because he looks fine. He's walking around without a brace. He's, throwing just fine. I think they're just being cautious, honestly. Dennis Allen bounce back season. I hope so. Mini Grossi raid. Yeah. What? Were you watching Tom Grossi's channel earlier? Okay. You're the only one. Grossi posse. Yeah, let's go. I met Tom Grossi too, Mikey. That was fun. We had like Cincinnati turned out for that one, so like I didn't get to talk to him very much. I kind of wanted to like pick his brain a little bit. I didn't get that opportunity. But that was fun. That was fun. Yes, Galdiz. Galadiz. Are you a subscriber, Galadiz? I don't know. I don't remember you in the comments much, but if you are, welcome. If not, then welcome. And please subscribe. Hey, if your punter can always punt the ball on the 1 yard line, you best believe that punter is going to be loved. Oh yeah, no. Kevin Huber was a really good punter for years, and Brad Robbins looks like he's capable of taking up the mantle. Gotta love it. Say hi, peeps. Like it up. Who we repping? Yeah. I know Mikey's a Saints fan. You're a Steelers fan. But Galadiz, who are you a fan of? Good question. I like that, moderator Mike. Just to be clear, Galadiz, if you're not familiar, moderator Mike's not actually a moderator. It's just his name. But I don't know. Maybe one day. Who dat? Oh, you a Saints fan too? Why are there so many Saints fans who like my channel? There's a lot of Saints fans. It's really weird. Tom Grossi said he liked my energy. Yeah. I like your energy too, Mikey. Tom's a class dad. Dude, Tom Grossi's the man. I try not to, like, just copy everything he does in a lot of ways. I really try to be my own channel, but he was really, like, the one who kind of, like, inspired me to do my own channel. So, I definitely take quite a bit of inspiration off of him. And Johnny Barks, as far as the editing goes, I really like a lot of that stuff. Blake Gillikian had an 81-yard punt last preseason. That's cool. That's cool. Bringing the New Orleans crowd to Cincy. It might be because of Joe Burrow. That actually kind of makes sense because I know a lot of like New Orleans people like the Bengals because of Joe Burrow and LSU. So I guess I'm not that surprised that a lot of Saints fans like my channel. It's just like the biggest representation I have in my channel is Bengals fans of like subscribers, but I think the second biggest is Saints fans, which I did not expect. Oh yeah. I definitely want to be myself because I want to have fun with this channel. I'm not trying to be Tom Grossi, but he's definitely probably my biggest inspiration. And Brandon Perna's a close second, but I like the way Tom handles his business, and it's just it's really cool to me, and I'm trying to do things in a similar way to him, like I had a career, sort of, didn't pay a whole lot. And so that's kind of like I'm kind of doing this now. I'm not monetized yet, and I'm not making any money off of this. But I've kind of got things situated in a way to where I can give the time to this that it needs, and hopefully here in a few years I'll be making enough money off it to really dedicate more to it. I mean that's the hope. All right, pistol once again, handoff, and oh my god, terrible tackling, just breaks right through on 3rd and 1, and that's going to be about like a 12-yard pickup. Terrible. Mikey created his channel due to Tom. Like, we're all just inspired by the guy, man. Good guy. I wanted to have him on my channel when the Bengals played the Packers a couple years ago, but he never responded to me on Twitter. Still hasn't ever responded to that direct message, by the way. But I mean, it's fine. I imagine he probably would have been too busy anyway. But I just wanted to interview him, get his perspective on a lot of things. Well, and intercepted. Jordan Battle picks up the. Maybe not. No. Okay. Looked like it got kicked off the guy's shoe, and Jordan Battle came up with the interception on what would essentially be like a tip. But let's see. Caught. No. It bounced off the ground. Okay. Fair enough. But hey, great heads up play there by Battle. Even though it's not an interception, that's really good to see. The safety that we just drafted, him and Dax Hill's been having a good preseason so far too. So hopefully him and Dax Hill can, really kind of solidify themselves because, not having Von Bell and Jesse Bates could suck a lot. But, if they can play well. Joseph Osai just barely misses the sack. He's been doing that a lot. And Taylor Heineke picks up the first down on it with his legs. So Joseph Osai, really talented, kind of sloppy. That's basically the general idea I'm getting out of him. He needs to really refine his game, and he's just a little too all over the place sometimes. That's what I'm seeing from him so far. So hopefully he can clean that up. All right, snap looked like a false start to me. Yeah, that's a false start. Yeah, they threw the flag a little late, but I saw that right away. And what's that, like the fourth false start of the game for the Falcons? It's like the fourth false start of the game or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, false start on offense for the Falcons. And who was it? I didn't quite see who it was. It looks like 77. I don't know who that is. 77 is Jalen Mayfield. Huh. I kind of wanted the Bengals to draft him. All right. Good pressure by the Bengals there. Forced Taylor Heineke to throw it a little off center, and that's going to be 2nd and 15. It's going to be 2nd and 15. They got Michael Manet and who else they got? They got Michael Manet and the guy I just mentioned. They drafted some of the offensive linemen I had looked at from time to time. Bad throw there by Taylor Heineke while he's on the run, but Bengals pressure is starting to pick up a little bit, so that's good to see. Would have liked to see more pressure from the starters, but it is what it is. Mikey likes the Bengals. Yeah. Current AFC team is Houday Nation. Let's go! Let's go, Houday Nation! Good model, 500K can't be wrong. Took them years to get where they're at, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I had like a projection of like in 5 years I'm hoping to be able to make enough money to like pay most of my bills with this channel. I'm not expecting immediate success. I just want to do things the way I want to do things, and if Tom can do it, why can't I? I think it's going to be 4th down, and looks like the Falcons are going to go for it. Someone has to rip the Bengals. Well, we got some guys on YouTube. Like Ace Boogie's pretty good, but like nobody huge. There's Flimlow, but he doesn't. He doesn't do like really NFL. He does like stories and stuff like that. He doesn't so much do like direct NFL content. So like I'm hoping to be like the Tom Grossi or Brandon Perna or 5 Points or like the Bengals representation of like YouTube. That's kind of what I'm aiming for, because right now the top guy I think we have right now is Ace Boogie, and he's like he's fine. I think he's got like 5,000 subs or something like that. It was 1,000 last I checked, but it's also been a couple years since I checked. I'm not even. I'll put that one up. Hashtag Who Dat Nation. That's fine. I like Saints fans. I'm not putting the other one up, moderator Mike. That's it's ugly. I'm not even. I kind of want to mute you from my channel just for saying that. Ew. I'm joking. I'm not really gonna do that, but I want to. Okay, so Ace Boogie. Where's he at this point? Because he was at like 1,000 subs last I checked, but he's probably doing way better than that now. All right, shotgun formation for Taylor Heineke. Bad snap, and good pressure, and dropped. Gets the ball off, dropped by number 87. I'm not entirely sure who that is. I'm looking something else up right now, so they will go unnamed. Ace Boogie. Not even okay. So New Stripe City. That's his thing. He's New Stripe City. So he had Flimlow on his channel. Nice, bro. 13,000 subscribers. So he's doing better lately. Yeah, I'd like to have him on the channel at some point. I've had Zim Houday, who they used to do a podcast together. I don't even know if they might still. Trevor Siemian throws to Devin Asiasi. I'm surprised Trevor Siemian's still in there, but throws to Devin Asiasi and it's dropped. So, got 21 seconds left in the second quarter. And so, a whole lot of nothing's happened in this game so far. But yeah, I definitely recommend New Stripe City if you're a Bengals fan. Good people over there. I've talked to Ace Boogie before, but I never had him on the show. All right, Trevor Siemian rolls back, throws, and broken up. Trent Irwin almost caught it, but it's really well defended there by number 29 of the Falcons, who is Micah Abernathy. Cool, that's a cool name. Abernathy. I like that. The Bengals are building a fan base with Burrow. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Mikey watches me because I interviewed the Who Dat Center last year. Oh yeah, I remember. I had that dude on. That was a good guy. All right, Trevor Siemian rolls back, throws, and caught. First down on 3rd and 10. Nice, and that's number 15. That's Charlie Jones. Good to see the 4th-round rookie getting it done. Saints at Bengals Super Bowl. There you go, James. What's up, James? Showing up in the chat. Been a minute since I saw you in the chat, buddy. Let's go. Say hi, chat. I'll talk to whoever, Mike. I really will. But yeah, welcome, James. Good to see you. It's been a minute. All right, Trevor Siemian rolls back, throws, caught by Andrei Yoshevich. And that's going to be another first down. They're moving now. 4 seconds left, though. I think the Falcons are just kind of like letting them. Yeah, I think they're going to probably go for the field goal here. Final timeout. And Simeon's coming off the field, so yeah, I think McPherson's just going to take the field goal. Need more chatters? Yes, we do. It's a preseason game, bro, so, like, you know, I'm not expecting a whole lot of people in. You know, sometimes we get, you know, during a typical game, we get up to about, like, I think 10 or 15 people in here. You know, it's never really been huge just yet, but, you know, like I said, I think it just requires consistency. Maybe I'll try to have, try to get a few more people like that I interview on my channel and stuff like that, but, yeah. I think during the regular season you're going to see a few more chatters, though. All right. Money Mac lining up for the 50-yard field goal attempt. He's got the leg for it. We know he does. Let's see if he hits it. All right. Kick is up and right down the middle, and it's got the leg, and it's good. Let's go. All right. Bengals on the board. And the way they were kind of driving at the end there, you thought they could have scored, but at the same time, who knows, like maybe the Falcons were just trying to run the clock out. I don't know. Hard to say. But we're at 3-3, tied 3-3, and that is halftime. So I'm going to update that. You know what? I could probably, like, what would it look like if I capitalize that? Yeah. I think I'm going to just capitalize it, because that looks a little better. Not whole time. What? Halftime. I had it. I know what I'm doing. I promise. I'm not incompetent. I know how to run things. Halftime. Okay. 3-3 at the half. Been quite a boring game so far, but it's preseason, so whatever. I'm literally just watching to see how like people perform and kind of get ready for the season and stuff like that. So you know, we're doing what we're doing right now. You can watch a lot of guys on Who Dat Center. Co-host with my dad on his channel. Let's go, Mikey. 10 people needed, challenge accepted. Yep. You know, like as far as like what I'm shooting for like, you know, a full chat, you know, but like, you know, it's going to take some time to grow the channel to get to that point. But again, I think that requires partially some consistency from me because like I just haven't been like streaming like I really should have been this off season, you know, but you know, we'll get there. Yep, everybody. If you you know, right now I'm not monetized, so you know, like most people put up like, you know, super chats. If you put up a super chat, you get on the stream. You know, you get on the screen or whatever. But I'm not monetized, so if I'm not gonna put every single comment up because some of it's just y'all talking to yourselves, and some of it's, you know, redundant or whatever. I didn't put this one up. I like that. But anyway, yeah, put some comments up on the screen, and you know, or put your comments up in the chat, and I'll put you up on the screen. So yeah, let's go. Let's go. Mikey, you've been my day one. Not quite. You weren't here for day one. Hell, season. I don't even think you were watching me season one. Now season one was interesting. I can't remember quite how long you've been here, but it wasn't from day one. I remember that. It is preseason. Exactly. I'm a little like, moderator Mike. I don't remember you in my chat before. So the fact that we've got anybody who's new, and then Galadez was here earlier. So like, I kind of expected to see Mikey because, Mikey's awesome. Mikey's in every single one. Yeah, Galadez here's again. And then James is a regular here. So like, I wasn't terribly shocked to see those guys, but like moderator Mike, you and Galadez, I haven't seen you guys before in the chat. So, I mean, the fact that we're getting anybody new in the chat right now, that's pretty cool. Can't imagine having more than a 10-person audience. I like talking to people. If it's about 10 people, I can't even concentrate. That's fair. Things are, like when the channel does like, get more active, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to handle that. Like, it's going to be interesting. I definitely am not going to be able to put up every comment when we actually have an active chat. But I mean, by then I'll probably be monetized, and we can probably just like throw it to super chats at that point anyway. But I mean, I'm always gonna interact with you guys, like, especially y'all who've been here. Like, I mean, right now we're in season 3 of my show, and I've got like 300 something subs, which is pretty cool to think about for me. But like, y'all who are here right now, who are supporting me right now, I'm not gonna when things do pop off. I'll still, like, when I see you guys in chat, I'll remember you guys, trust me. So, let's make that happen. Become famous? That would be cool. I'm not even trying to become famous. I'm trying to, like, dude, if I get, like, 10,000 subs, that would be really good. I'm down for 10,000 subs, because that means I'm probably making enough money to consider this, at the very least, a part-time job. And then I can, like, focus more on it. Because, like, right now, my biggest issue with this channel is the fact that because I'm not making any money on it, I literally can only do it in my free time. And which is fine. I love doing it. I would do it for free whenever. But, for me to really commit to it, it's really hard to do that sometimes when I just have so many other things going on. But if I do get to the point where I'm making money off the channel, then I can commit to it a little bit more. And that's really, that's my goal right now. Like, 100,000, 200, a million, whatever subs, like, those numbers out there that just aren't real and don't exist. Like, that, if we ever get there, that's fine, that's cool. I just want to, like, make enough money off of this channel that I can, realistically put some, like, real effort behind it, Like, I mean, I'm putting effort behind it now, but it's so spotty. And, like, the reason why sometimes it'll be like a week and a half before a video comes out, or like I might have to skip a live stream, or the fact that I just might not show up to a live stream that I said was gonna happen. It's all just because like I have so many other I love this, but it cannot be my priority. Like it just I love it and I love doing it and I will do it, but it cannot be my priority right now because it's not paying the bills, and the things that do pay the bills have to be the priority, and then obviously my family is the second priority. So, they're my first priority, but I got to use the things that make the money to support the family. So it's all kind of up in the air, But like, eventually we'll get there to the point where like this channel's doing, because it's already doing better than I thought it would. Like ever since Tom Grossi rated my stream, we've had pretty decent growth. So I'd imagine I'll be monetized by the end of this year, and hopefully like 2 years after that, I'll be at the point where I'm, making enough money off of this that I can do it more consistently, So, I mean, that's the goal. That's what I'm hoping for. And I mean, if I never get there, then I never get there. But it's at the same time, it's watching football with people, and I don't have a lot of people in my personal life who are like really into watching football with me. Like a lot of my friends, oddly enough, just don't like football. I don't know how I ended up with a bunch of friends who don't like football. My really close group of friends, they all like football, but they don't like it nearly as much as me. one of them I think only likes football because of me in the first place. Like he wouldn't watch it of his own devices. And then my other two friends, they're fairly casual with how much they really get into it. Like they watch the games, but like they don't know it like I know it. So it's nice to have people who I can like kind of get my nerdiness out with. Whew. But it is halftime, and we're just waiting for more preseason action. And once again, to be clear, this has not been the smoothest stream so far, but literally all I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get some reps in for preseason so that when the actual season comes around, I know what I'm doing when I'm doing it. Because the season streams, those are the ones that matter. Those are the ones where I'm going to get the reaction videos, and I'm going to be able to put content up and stuff like that. Because like the preseason, I'm not going to put any... This is more like a glorified Q&A session, essentially. I'm not going to clip any of this out. I'm not going to put it up on the channel for anything else later. This is literally just practice for when the games that matter come along. Because like I'll be honest with you, I'd be pretty pissed off right now if this was a regular season game and the team was playing like this. Like I would have already lost my shit at the defense a couple of times, and then like the offense, I would just been straight up pretty disappointed. But it's not. It's preseason. I don't really care. Literally, the only reason I'm doing the stream is to get ready for the season. And, with me going to school, it's going to be, the season's going to be interesting. I might not be, if I have, I don't know if school's ever going to interfere with a game. Because, all of my classes are in the morning. So I don't know if that's ever going to interfere with the game, but just because of how busy I'm going to be, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to every game. And then also I have season tickets, and I sell most of them so that I can pay for the season tickets without actually having to go out of pocket. It's actually a really nice strategy. You might try that sometime if you have the money to put into it in the first place. But some of those games I intend on, like the Texans game. I'm taking my son Murph to that game, so I will not be live streaming the Bengals Texans game, and then I might go to one or two of the games near the end of the season with my dad. So and if I'm not there, and then if the Bengals host a playoff game, I'm almost definitely going to that game. So I won't, I'll live stream all the away games in the playoffs, but if they're hosting a game, I'm going. I'll say. If they host the AFC Championship, that's going to cost, those tickets won't be cheap, although I'll have season tickets, so, it probably would be, probably be cheaper than, y'all get them for. But, yeah, I'm definitely going. If the Bengals are playing a playoff game in Cincinnati, I'm going to that game. So, I'm not streaming it. And then if they play the Super Bowl, I'm not streaming the Super Bowl. Pretty much just don't expect me in the playoffs unless it's a road game. Like a road playoff game, I'll stream that. But if the Bengals are playing here, then I'm going to that game. And if they're playing in the Super Bowl, then I'm gonna go spend that time with my friends and family. I love you guys, but I ain't streaming the Super Bowl. I'm never going to be that level like Tom Grossi, where he streams the Super Bowl because that's just the way that he watches football, and and that's cool and all. And he probably makes a good amount of money doing that. So I don't know, maybe I might consider it when the channel's monetized, but definitely right now I'm not streaming the Super Bowl. It's just not happening. I'm not I'm in a position right now where I get to be very picky and choosy with what I actually do. And consistency matters, but, I can only really do what I can do. Now, hopefully, speaking of consistency, I can figure out this mic problem, because the same thing has happened with my old microphone before. The same thing happened before, and I got it figured out, but I forget how I got it figured out, right? So, I don't know. Actually, what do y'all think about the audio quality? Because this old bullet microphone that I used early in my channel, and I'm using it as a backup right now. I'm sure it's fine, but what do you guys think? Let me know what you please let me know in the chat what you think about the audio quality, because I would rather use my other microphone, but hopefully the audio quality is okay. I mean, it can't be bad. It can't possibly be bad because this is a decent microphone. It's just not the one I like. But it's the only one that I have right now. If you were, Mikey was the only one who was on when I first started, but I was having microphone problems, and I actually, I missed like the first 10 minutes or so of the stream because I couldn't get the microphone figured out. Luckily, I didn't miss any of the game, and that's part of why I started the stream early because, just in case anything happens, or if I just want to talk about something, I usually start these streams 15 minutes early or something like that, All right, well, halftime is probably the best time to do this, so I'm gonna, as Tom Grossi often says, I'm going to go P for the D. Ah, I missed it. Oops. Sorry. Preseason for me too. I'm gonna keep saying that until I believe it. I think, right? Okay, so what's going on? Chase Brown got tackled, so that's what happened there. 2nd and 11. Still not a whole lot happening. Looks like Jake Browning's in the game. That's pretty much what I expected. He's in empty formation. So they didn't really like doing that much with Simeon. I don't know why they're doing it with Browning, because they're about the same player. All right, so it's about a 6-yard pickup there for... I don't know who number 12 is. Number 12... Don't even know my own damn team. Shedrick Jackson. That's why, because he's one of those guys definitely not going to make the roster. That's why. All right. Empty formation once again for Jake Browning. Rolls back. Bails out to the right, and he's just going to run this one. Turns out to be a pretty good decision. Picks up a first down. Let's go. Moderator Mike says Simeon is not good. Well, he hasn't looked amazing so far, but he's not supposed to. He's supposed to be the backup. Like that's all. I'm just wanting somebody to come in who can like hold down the fort if something happens to Burrow. But like quite frankly, it doesn't matter that much because if Burrow's gone for like a significant amount of time, we're screwed either way. Like, we're not winning much with a backup quarterback. I just want somebody who can come in and win a couple games, you know? And I think Simeon can be that guy, but he hasn't been showing it a whole lot. He's had some good throws, though. All right, deep throw for Jake Browning, and that's a lot of pulling and tugging by the Falcons there. It wasn't a very good throw by Browning, but it, did the job. I think that actually might even be holding at this point, just because, like, I don't even think that was nearly catchable. Nope, they're calling PI. Okay. Pass interference on the Falcons. That's fine with me. I'll take it. I think that was like way overthrown though. So like, I don't know. I think that's holding personally. I'd call that holding. But whatever. Whatever. You see, like I said, Mike. Like I said, I try to be realistic. I'm not just gonna come on here and only say positive things about the Bengals. I'd try to be realistic. But right now, the realistic fact of the matter is the Bengals are a really good football team, so predicting them to do poorly is unrealistic. Now, I'm not saying they won't do... I'm not saying they couldn't possibly ever do poorly. I'm just saying it's unrealistic to expect that. What's going on with this chat over here? Looks like I missed a lot. Was looking good for Bengals play-by-play. Subbed and liked. Yeah, let's go, Mike. Let's go. That's my man. All right. Jake Browning fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it just into the dirt. Terrible. Got himself out of the pocket, and the Falcons are acting like, are they going to call that intentional grounding? Fair. Buying Madden 24 tomorrow? I already got it, Mikey. I hate to admit that I got Madden 24, but the fact of the matter is, like I don't think they deserve any money because I think they've destroyed that franchise. But the fact of the matter is, I have a subscription that includes Madden, so it's like I'm gonna download and play it, I guess. Yep, intentional grounding. I don't agree with it. I think he was out of the pocket, but whatever. Do it for the love. Fans will follow. That's my business plan. Do it for the love and the fans will follow. That's what I pretty much expect. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for anyway. Famous for my rants. They clipped and put it on YouTube. Yeah, dude, Mikey, you go on some great rants. I'm not going to lie about that. By the way, I'm catching up with all your comments here because they didn't load for a minute. Be at the Saints-Giants game, possibly Saints-Pan. How far back am I? I'm pretty far back. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna Steelers chat over here next time. Looking to raid someone. Tom Grassi is great. Yeah, let's go. Now, Tom Grassi doesn't like to raid people he's already raided before. I've noticed that. So he might not raid me again. I don't know. I'd love for him to. Oh! Just a little underthrown by Jake Browning, and Andre Yoshevich cannot come up with it. Good... Why did my brain stop working? Good coverage there by 35 of the Falcons. All right, James... keep plugging the channel in his chat boards. Let's go, James! Let's go! I can't do that. I can't self-promote. It'll look weird. But if you do it for me, that's awesome. Let's go. Been dying for football. Be a good year this year. I think so. You know, and I will say one thing about the Steelers. I do think the Steelers have, you know, something. I think there's something there. They just got to build on it. I don't think it's going to be an amazing year, but I think, you know, it could. Their floor, the Steelers' floor is like 3 wins, you know? But, like, they're, you know, like, I think most likely they're probably going to be, like, you know, 6 or 7 wins, honestly. Not 6 or 7. 7 or 8 wins, I think is going to be around that for the Steelers. I don't think it's going to be a complete, utter shit show. All right, so the Bengals got in field goal range. Evan McPherson's coming out. Should make this one because it's only 31 yards, but we'll see. Okay, Big Q's channel. Let's go. What are we doing? Kick is up, and it's good. Let's go. All right. Bengals up 6-3. I vaguely care. Like, if they win, I care about that. If they lose, I don't care. But if they win, I'm like, hey, we won. It's preseason, but win's a win. Quite a fall off, yeah. Okay, I think I'm seeing where the chat is with what I was saying. So, that's fair. Won the Rant of the Year award, seen a few games. Preseason, the refs were bad. Makeup call. I don't know, maybe. Broke controllers, bro. I did not see your rants. I didn't see the rants you put up on your channel. But every time you come on my channel, you go on some sort. And I have. I've seen on your channel. I think I watched a couple videos of yours, and there was like a rant or two that I thought was really funny. And then when you came on my channel, I had you on for like an episode. It might have been on the Battle of Ohio podcast. I can't remember, but like you went on, you just started ranting, and it was fucking hilarious. So yeah, I've kind of seen your stuff, Mikey, like a little bit. Got some rebuilding, yeah. I don't like last year. I was saying the Steelers should be like a 3-win team, and I stand by the fact they really should have been. Like Mike Tomlin's just. I hate him. And that's a compliment. I hate him. I really do hate Mike Tomlin. But, like, the Steelers should have been awful last year. I don't expect them to be awful this year. I expect them to not... Yeah, I do expect them to break Tomlin's, never had a losing season streak. I expect them to break that. But I don't expect them to be awful. Like I said, like... I'm guessing probably 7-8 wins. Like my pick would be 7, but 8. I wouldn't be shocked if it was 8. Can't go 500 anymore, moderator Mike. That's what I'm saying. You might go 8-9, which is pretty close to. If you're talking about 9-8, then no, you're not allowed to. Stop it. Sick and tired of the Steelers and Mike Tomlin. I've never had a losing. Fuck you, Mike Tomlin. That's all I got to say, really. I can't say much more than just fuck you. But I mean, it is like, yeah. But like, I mean, I'm thinking close to 500. Like I said, 7-10 or 8-9 is about where I'm expecting the Steelers to be. And there's the kickoff. We just totally missed the kickoff. I guess it's preseason for them too. That was a rough hit there by Yoshevich. kind of led with the helmet there, but I guess didn't really impact much, so nobody really called it. Oh, shit. God damn it. Ah! That's the one thing about eating apples is, like, if it gets on the floor at all, it's going to pick up everything. Stupid. Pistol formation. Dude runs into Taylor Heineke, and he picks up about 2 or 3 yards. I'm honestly kind of surprised he even got that. Like, that could have been a better play. But he threw out he screwed up the timing because he just ran into Taylor Heineke. All right, let's go. So, let's see. My next video is Bengals roster projection. So just so y'all know that's coming. Heineke fakes the handoff, rolls out to his left, throws, and wow, it's caught. Dude, the Falcons just catching everything today, man. Like, they're really... Like, the Bengals are not playing good coverage, and the Falcons are just catching everything. Like, man. Very typical for the Bengals defense, though. Like I said, they let him get down I said this earlier, but they let him get all the way down the field, and then they find some way to stop him from scoring. That's what the Bengals defense does. And it looks like that's still what's happening. To be fair, they're on the 36, but... Fake handoff, rolls back, throws. Wide open. It's caught. Number 80. Catches it. No coverage. That's just what we're doing right now. Who is 80 for the Falcons? Oh, here we go. Josh Allen from Kentucky. I like that guy. Wish he wouldn't play well against the Bengals, but I like Josh Allen. All right, and there's another catch right down the middle. Bengals just can't stop it. I ain't going to do a whole lot there. Okay, I don't know what's up. I think something's up with my chat here, because I just logged into YouTube on my phone, and there's been like a lot of... There's a lot of chats that are happening that have not been happening on my screen. So if I'm behind on chat, guys, I apologize. I don't know what's going on with YouTube right now, but I'm not getting them until like 10 minutes later. All right, decent run there by the Falcons because whatever. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Steelers have had enough success. Yes, please, God. Rumors are Tomlin's gone next year. Woo! I mean, honestly, I felt like they needed to move on from Tomlin for years, but it's kind of hard to do that when the dude just doesn't have losing seasons, you know? I was told I won rant of the year after we lost to the Bengals and had my best rant ever. I liked that game, Mikey. All right, couple yards once again, but it was 2nd and 2, so he probably picked up a first down there. Fix the scoreboard. It's not... I thought I did! Ah! No, you know what happened? I came here to fix it. And then I forgot. Thank you. There we go. Heineke rolls back and throws, and it's no coverage, man. Like, I'm starting to get annoyed, and it's preseason. Like, I don't care, but just, God, they look awful right now. They calling that a touchdown? Oh, they're calling it a touchdown. God. I didn't even think he got in the end zone. Whatever. Going to preseason Super Bowl. What? Oh, yeah. They're not allowed to win. Yeah. I mean, again, it's preseason. I don't care. But it is a little annoying right now. Like, Jordan Battle just, like, completely lost coverage on that play. I don't like Alan George, though. Alan George is not a good player. Now, I think people were like being assholes to him on Twitter. I think that's not cool, dude. Like, but he isn't playing well. That's true. Where are the corners? Well, that, in fairness, was Alan George. That's the corner. Where is he? I don't fucking know. He's not where he's supposed to be. You would like that game, not me. Oh yeah, I would. Yeah. So went to it, almost threw up. Why? Did you expect that much out of Andy Dalton? That is worth throwing up over? Now, at this stage in his career, I mean, come on. Come on. Yeah, I think Alan George just completely lost the coverage on there, and Jordan Battle was a little too late to go clean that up. I don't know if that was a touchdown. I don't know about that. Like, I'm seeing this replay. It's too late now. But I don't know if that was a touchdown. Looks like they haven't... they're taking it off the board. Let's go. Not that it matters, but, like, I mean, they're 1 yard away. They're going to get the touchdown. All right, they're taking it off the board. Let's go. Dalton is nice, not a killer. Yeah. Yeah. Need a killer for a QB. Yeah. I mean, dude, Dalton was fine back in the day, but, like, at this point in his career, he's just not, literally started feeling, I thought you meant, like, the game pissed you off to the point where you're throwing up. Okay. That's fine then, Mikey. All right, run, and there's the touchdown. Yep. Not looking good for the Bengals backups. A lot of trash on the back end here. Not looking good. Hopefully the starters play better than this when the season comes around. Dude, that center they got cannot snap the ball. Heineke's doing a really, a marvelous job of, working with it. But, that center keeps snapping that ball super low. All right, kicks up, and it is 6-10. Missed the opportunity to put, 69 up on the scoreboard here. But whatever. 6-10 now. 6-10. Yay. Again, not that I care, but I'd like to see the backups, look like they're relevant. Hopefully. This D is getting cut. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Most of the guys on the field right now are guys that, have a high chance of not making the roster. You're bleeding? Sorry to hear that, Mikey. You hate your blood. What an odd thing to say. Okay. 20 full days till week 1. Can't wait. I might, which is unfortunate for anybody who wants me to stream that game, but I might be going to that game. Me and Thomas been talking about that. So, maybe I won't stream that game, but maybe we do a Battle of Ohio podcast live up in Cleveland or something, Never know. Never know. But I'm still not sure what's going on. Haven't really gotten with Thomas about that, but I might be going to that game. If I can swing it. Might not be able to swing it. I'm not sure. It's on a Sunday, and then I have class on Monday morning. So I'm not sure if I can go to Cleveland, but we'll see. I'll tell you what, though, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the season to start. I've been itching for this season ever since we lost to Kansas City in the AFC Championship. I'm just like, man, I cannot wait to see what happens next year, man. Because we were so close to the Super Bowl again. And the year before, we were so close to winning the Super Bowl. I was like, you get this feeling that it's coming, but just the waiting. But then again, I've waited 31 years to see the Bengals win the Super Bowl, and it hadn't happened yet, so. What was this last one here? Oh, okay. Gotcha. My monitor's just a little wonky there. Okay, see, that's the thing. This comment's not showing up on the screen. Mike said, went to Cleveland game, was rough. But it's not... Well, okay, now it's showing up. But it took, an extra... I don't know. I think it's lagging. I'm not sure. Gonna be close to when you win the Super... Oh, Mikey. Yeah, Derek Carr is going to lead the Saints to the Super Bowl. That. Oh, y'all make the playoffs, I'll be surprised, honestly. Like, I'm not trying to be a hater right now. I'm just being honest. Like, y'all make it to the playoffs. That I'll be impressed if the Saints make it to the playoffs. Maybe next year. If Derek Carr turns out to be as good as, like Derek Carr is good, first of all. I like Derek Carr. But if he actually makes the transition to New Orleans well, then I imagine next year will be better than this year. But this year is probably going to be some growing pains, Hopefully for y'all's sake, there's going to be enough to give Saints fans hope and not want to just kick them out right away. Because that's always the problem with transitioning teams, right? They don't typically like giving people very much time to develop. I think I saw a flag. Yep, there's a flag. Most of the good things, most of the consequential things that have happened in this game so far have been flags. All right, who's this on? Illegal formation on the offense. Well, come on, Bengals. Do better. Speaking from experience as a Saints fan, everything will happen. The Bengals will win a Super Bowl. The Lions will win a Super Bowl at some point. The question is just when. Yeah. I know. Well, I think the question is, when's Joe Burrow going to do it? Because it's going to be Joe Burrow, right? If it's ever going to happen in Bengals history, it's going to be Joe Burrow, as Jake Browning and Yoshi cannot connect. Matt Stafford did, yeah, but that's only because he went to... That's only because he went to the Rams, and the Rams put everything into that season. And they almost didn't do it. Gallaudis says, why will the Falcons make the playoffs before we do? I didn't say they would. That's not what I said. Good pass there to Charlie Jones, who picks up, I think, most of the yardage. Let's see, it's going to be 3rd down, and I'm going to guess 3. 7? What? God, I'm way off. Falcons. I don't think the Falcons are going to make the playoffs. I think the Saints might make the playoffs next year. I don't think the Falcons make the playoffs this year. Falcons could maybe be better next year, but I think it's going to be a little while for the Falcons. Out of that division, this might sound crazy, but I'm kind of feeling the Panthers. That sounds really weird to say, but I'm kind of feeling the Panthers in that division. Or maybe the Bucks. The Bucks have a good team. Even though Tom Brady's not there anymore. All right. Well, there's a 1st down. Charlie Jones making a name for himself in the preseason, but still. Ryan, what's up, Ryan? Came to say hello. Can't wait for the regular season to start. We'll get back to the Super Bowl and win. Let's go, Ryan. That's my boy. Ryan's always interacting with me on Twitter too. So hint, everybody else. Because the Panthers and Bucks I think the Panthers might. That's the thing. I believe in Bryce Young. I really do. Now, do I think they're going to do much when they get there? No, but I think the NFC South is de-competitive enough to, let the Panthers in. Just like the Bengals' offensive line is very uncompetitive right now. That did not work out at all. It's going to be 2nd down. Jamal Williams can do anything. My favorite player outside of the Bengals. I like Jamal Williams. He's cool. Mikey, stop bleeding. That's great, Mikey. Let's go. I did not mean to highlight that comment, but all right. But yeah, my favorite player outside of the Bengals, I'll get back to you on that. Might be Wan'Dale Robinson. All right. Just because I'm a homer about Kentucky. All right, so that's going to be another 1st down to Charlie Jones, but Bengals going to get called for holding on that one, so that's coming back. Charlie Jones looking real good on this drive, though. Let's go. Happy. We'll be very happy to see if Charlie Jones can make an impact. Yep, holding on the Bengals. I saw that one was blatant and easy. And who was that? They're not saying. These TV graphics are awful this year. Let's see. I couldn't see on the thing either. Ravens signed Clowney. Yeah, I heard that was. I heard they might be signing Clowney. So it's cool. Jadeveon Clowney doesn't scare me. I don't care. If you win the division, you make the play. That's what I'm saying. I think that the NFC South is kind of a shit show right now. Like, the Saints could do it. I just don't think they will. Again, I think it's going to be the Panthers. I think the Panthers are going to make it this year. All right. Jake Browning, shotgun snap, rolls back, throws, and it's caught. Nice. Nice catch by number 12. Who's that again? Saw that earlier. Saints winning it all. Yeah, all right, Mikey. I'm glad you're confident. Makes it all more interesting. Shedrick Jackson is how you pronounce that. Oh, my God. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know where I'm at. Yeah, man, I got to get up early, too. What time is it? 9. Okay, yeah. We'll be okay. This game's going fast. All right. Single back formation, handoff to Chase Brown, who gets swallowed up in the backfield. Cannot get away from Smith Jr. I'm not. Who is that? 59. God, this is terrible. Andre Smith. Andre Smith Jr. Now, who's that? Andre Smith Jr.? Andre Smith Jr. is a football linebacker for the Atlanta Falcons of the, let's see, is his dad who I think it is? I don't see anything about it on his Wikipedia page, so probably not. Oh, he's been in the league since 2018, so there's no way. There's no way Andre Smith is the son of Andre Smith Sr. and Nessa Smith. Doesn't sound like it's the Andre Smith I'm thinking of, so okay. Yeah, that dude's been in the league since 2018, so there's no way he's like the Bengals' Andre Smith's son. That'd be weird as hell. A lot of football stuff happening right now, but honestly, it's preseason, so I'm more interested in finding out if Andre Smith has a son who's already in the NFL. Doesn't look like it, though. Personal life. Younger brother Christian Smith, who played wide receiver at Hampton University. Cousin of Dominic Lee. So I don't think it's Andre Smith. That would have been. I was about to be like, what? Andre Smith Jr. That was interesting. Oh my God, chat's going crazy right now. Hey, look, a new guy, Jeff, who started at quarterback for Atlanta. It was Desmond Ridder. He did all right. Desmond Ridder, I thought, played pretty well. Okay, what else is going on? Galladees. No, I already read that. Okay. Jeff, welcome. Yep, what's up, Jeff? Love to see new people in the chat. I don't think I've seen you before, buddy. All right, Jake Browning takes a shotgun snap, rolls back, throws. And I think it's caught, but there's a flag. I'm not sure what the flag is, but the Bengals are saying it's on the Falcons. And the Falcons are reacting as though it's on them, so. But I think it was caught anyway, so that was a good play. The Ants are starting for what? What? I'm not going to say the Saints are going to win the Super Bowl. My optimistic prediction for the Saints this year is one playoff win. Okay. Pass interference on the defense. Still a catch anyway. Take it. Bengals declined it because they caught it. Not sure who started, Jeff. It was Desmond Ridder. Desmond Ridder started. I always think we winning until I die. Okay, that's fine, Mikey. You're allowed to. Andre Smith's got to be a common name. Sure, but it's not in the NFL. That's the only Andre Smith I've ever heard of in the NFL. So, I mean, forgive me for thinking they might have been related. Your dog says hi. My dog does not say hi. They're both in bed right now, I believe. All right, Jake Browning, shotgun formation. There's a little bit of movement going up on the line, but no flags. Now they're stopping the zeros on the score. What's going on? Is it delay of game? Oh, no, it's the end of the... Oh. Wait. Is it the end of the quarter? It's the end of the quarter. Okay. So we're heading into the fourth quarter. Is that right? I think it's right. Yeah, end of the third quarter. Okay, so we're heading into the fourth quarter. Let me go ahead and update that. As I get very good at remembering to do this for the past 2 times. Trying, man. I'm really trying. He licked some blood off my hand. That's cool, Mikey. Dogs are weird. Impressed by our defense against Mahomes. That's cool, Galladees. Like, I feel it. But at the same time, don't forget it is the first game. So, I mean, I wouldn't take too much from that. But, it's a good thing. I'm not saying, don't read into it at all. I'm just saying it's preseason. I wouldn't read into it too much. Panthers 19, Giants 21, 6:47 left in the fourth. It's cool. The only thing I know about that is I drafted, I got both Bryce Young and Daniel Jones in fantasy this year. So, that's pretty cool. Hey, so, too late this year, but just out of curiosity, next year, if I were to start a fantasy league, would you guys be interested in going in on that? Like kind of like a channel fantasy league? I feel like there would be some interest. I just don't know if there would be enough interest. I'm thinking I could get 5 or 6 people, but I'm wondering if I could get a full roster of people. You'd join Mikey? Let's go. Mike would do it. Yep. Okay. Well, I think I'll do that next year because I did free or pay. Probably free. If there's enough interest in a paid league, then maybe, but most likely free. Just because it's really just for fun. But we could maybe do both. If there's enough interest in the paid league, maybe we get both. I don't know. But I think I might do that next year. A little too late this year. We could still do it, but I don't really know what the interest is, and by the time I get it all planned out and figured out, it'll be too late. So I don't think we're gonna do it this year, but next year for sure. I think we'll look into something like that. We did a Battle of Ohio podcast league. I think 2 years ago that did okay, but then people kind of fell off in interest at the end. And I also had to get a lot of personal friends to join that league because we didn't get enough interest from the audience itself. And then last year, people just totally forgot about the league. So you're in 2 this year. I think I'm in 4 this year or something like that. I don't know. Who'd you draft number 1 though, Mikey? I'm curious now. All right, Jake Browning, shotgun snap, rolls back, evades pressure. Rolls up, gets Shedrick Johnson, I believe is his name again. About a 2-yard pickup, maybe 3. So it's going to be second down at about 7, maybe 3. Wow. So y'all don't listen to me. God. 2nd and 3, in way different than what I said, but that's fine, whatever. Fake hand, not really much of a fake handoff, but a fake handoff nonetheless. And terrible protection. Jake Browning goes down. So all that yardage they picked up on the last play, it's given all back. Off. And Jackson Carman's just sitting there please don't go this way, sir. God, he sucks, man. Fucking, I'm dumb. I am so dumb with Jackson Carman. He is such shit. He's awful. Get him out of here. Get Jackson. Trade his ass tomorrow. My God. Trade his ass now, before the game's over. Don't let him back in, leave him in Atlanta. Jake Browning rolls out, and he escapes the pressure. Manages to pick up a couple yards. That was kind of interesting, but it's still going to be 4th down, but it's also going to be 4th and 2. So maybe go for it here. Like, this is one of those situations maybe you do go for it. Now, the offense hasn't done a damn thing all day, so maybe don't trust the offense, but at the same time, it's preseason, and they're going for it. It's preseason. Fuck it. Let's go for it. All right, shotgun snap, throws, caught, and just barely does not get the first down. There's also a flag on the play. I'm imagining it's probably on the Bengals because it was thrown quite early in the play, but we'll see. Now, it was close. They're talking about it, but I don't think he got it. Devin Asiasi on the catch. I don't think he got the first down, personally. Falcons head coach is pissed off about something. Maybe this flag's on the Falcons. All right, let's see what they're doing. And they're not doing anything yet. What the hell? Maybe they waved the flag off. I think they might have been calling 12 men on the field, which that might have been. Yeah. Are they waving the flag off or not? Well, it looks like the Bengals offense is going off the field, so I'm guessing they're not waving it off. I think. I don't know. Hard to say. Or, I mean, they are waving it off, rather. Hard to say. Can't really see right now. I had a box score up. I don't know what happened to it. Here we go. Okay. It's not saying anybody has the ball right now, which is really... now it's saying... Okay, so yeah. I think they waved the flag off. I don't necessarily agree with that, but... And yeah, Devin Asiasi was just short of picking up that first down, so that sucks. But, don't really put too much faith in these backups, really. Like, Devin Asiasi, I don't think he's going to make the team at this point. Like, I mean, like, he's good enough to, but he just doesn't have the production. Some Saints player draft isn't till Wednesday before the regular season. Well, yeah, no, I mean, like, I could make a league now, but, like, to actually coordinate it all and, like get the word out and then, like, have enough people join, that's the main thing. Like, it's Friday now, and the first game of the season's in, like, 2 weeks, and, like, I just don't know if I would get enough people in time, you know? It'd be kind of cool. I just don't think I'd get it. You know, it would actually happen in time. Kicked off the bus confirmed. Yeah. Get him out of here. Jackson Carman. I'm so done with that dude, man. I am so done with that dude. Justin Tucker is God tier. Yeah, that's why I drafted Justin Tucker in, like, the 7th round of fantasy, man. Like, way earlier you need to be taking a fucking kicker. I hate that Justin Tucker's on the Ravens, but, like, you know, Evan McPherson, I think, has the potential to be, like, on that level, but he definitely, I think, took a little bit of a step back last year. But, I mean, we'll see what happens with him. You never really know. Yeah, he was just short. They gave him 2 yards, and he needed 3 yards, so that sucks. Buddy of mine just texted me saying the Bengals are committing so many penalties. It's like, yeah, they are. The Falcons are committing more, though, and they're like, it's just terrible on both ends, really. All right. Decent run stopping there. You know, didn't really pull them down when they could have, but it's okay. Mikey put your fantasy team in chat. Did you? I don't see it. Oh, by the way, if y'all are interested, this isn't really something that I'm really keeping up with a whole lot, but Sergeant Crust Nugget, who's a dude who subscribes to my channel, he set up a Discord a while back. So I mean, if y'all want to go like, if y'all want to like keep talking outside of this and community building and all that, feel free to hit him up and get in that Discord chat. I'm not a big Discord person myself, but it's a Bengals server. It's called the Bengals server, and so might be kind of fun. Right now it's just me and him, and I think his brother. But yeah, so that's a thing for what it's worth. Hand off, and the Bengals did a decent job of covering that one. Dallas Goedert, 49ers and Saints defense, Justin Tucker, Younghoe Koo. Mm-hmm. Oh, is that what you were saying? Okay, that's what you were saying. Okay, I understand what you're saying now, Mikey. 60-yard kick he did that was sick. God, that pissed me off. That one he did against the Lions. Ugh. Yeah, Discord's not really for me either, but I also understand the appeal to some extent. It's like a messaging app that you can basically create groups in that it's like, really good for that. And the Bengals just... Dude, when Taylor Heineke gets away from, like, 2 defenders who are right on top of him and then, like, you pick up 8 yards, that's just stupid. Ugh. These backups are not making me very happy right now. Third stringers at this point. A lot of dudes who probably won't make the team. Handoff. Bengals do a good job of covering that one. Let's go. That's either no gain or a loss of 1. I'm not sure. I think it might be no gain. Seeing a lot of cuts coming on this team. Yeah, no shit. No shit. These back end guys are not good. These back-end guys are not good. How did I get Hurts, Dak, Kittle, Dallas Tucker, and Koo, and T. Higgins, and Michael Thomas? You drafted well, I think. Actually, depending on how many people were in your league, that's not even a good roster. I mean, first of all, Hurts is good. Dak is... I don't trust Dak at all in fantasy. But if you got, a lot of people in your league, that's a good roster, for sure. Bengals turnover! Maybe. No, they're saying it's a drop pass. That one was bobbled, and the Bengals are acting like they came up with it, but I think it's being called dead. And the Falcons player's hurt. That sucks. You had 11? And that's not bad for 11. I don't know about, Hurts, Kittle, Hurts and Kittle, that's good. Tucker... T. Higgins and Michael Thomas, I don't know about that, though. Literally nobody wants Michael Thomas anymore. And T. Higgins is good, but, he's also the wide receiver, too, for the Bengals. So, that's... You had the 9th pick. So, yeah, it's not bad, Mikey. It's a decent roster, but, it's not God-tier roster or anything like that. Look out for Fields this year. I agree. I think at least from a fantasy perspective, Justin Fields will be good this year. Justin Fields, I think, will be good this year in fantasy. Now, will the Bears be good? Probably not. No, but Fields is going to be a good fantasy quarterback, Mikey. Come on. You're just being a hater right now. Exactly. And, again, preseason, first of all, Mike, preseason. But, yeah, no, he's a Justin Fields has got a lot of potential in fantasy. That's what I'm saying. Dude, I haven't even finished my coffee. We're most of the way through this game, and I haven't even finished my coffee. I usually chug coffee. This is weird. Largest throw was -2 yards. That's also true, Mikey. But, at the end of the day, when it comes to fantasy, it doesn't really matter what your average depth of target is. What matters is, what the result of the play was. So, if he's, checking down, but, people are running all up the field, then that's what matters. He gets it done with his legs too. That's the thing, you know. I think Justin Fields is going to be a really good fantasy quarterback this year. Daniel Jones is another one, and I feel like Anthony Richardson is going to be kind of like, a guy who kind of like a lot of people aren't expecting to do well this year, at least from a fantasy perspective. Who I really think he will. DJ Moore was on a different gear. At one time he was. All right. Where are we in this game? Because I'll be honest, I'm kind of done with this game. Like, this is the thing about preseason. We're in the fourth quarter. Did I update that? Okay, thank God I did. Okay, so we're in the fourth quarter, 10 minutes left, and, like, I'm honestly kind of bored and done. That's the thing about streaming the preseason games. Like, I don't care that much. But we're gonna finish it. To be clear, I'm not saying I'm like bailing or anything. All right, high snap, fake handoff, and high throw by Jake Browning. Yoshi doesn't really have a whole lot of a chance at that one. Not a good throw. Bengals offense has not really looked good at all in the preseason, but that's fine. There's been no Joe Burrow, so, like, who really cares? my dad's like, Bengals are 2-0 in coin tosses, just saying. It's like, well, yeah, Dad, but they're about to be, it's looking like they're probably going to be 0-2 in games, and also, like, they can't get anything done, so, I mean, like, yeah, 2-0 in coin tosses is great. Richardson and Trevor Lawrence in dude, that's really good. I like that. Trevor Lawrence and Anthony Richardson as your quarterbacks. That's good. I like that. That's savvy. I like that. Hurts and Dak. I'm sure Hurts will be a good fantasy quarterback. I don't like Dak at all though. As long as it's not Kansas City. Fair. Fourth quarter in preseason is water boy and cheerleaders. Yeah. I'm taking nothing out of it, and that's why I'm saying, like, if it weren't for you guys in the chat, honestly, like, if it weren't for the fact that chat's active, I probably would have bailed by now, I don't really have much interest left in watching this game, because Jake Browning just threw it to nobody, and it's 4th and 9, and I just don't care anymore, I really don't, but you guys are keeping me going in chat, my chat, it's a preseason game, and this chat is about as active as it's definitely like one of the busier chats that I've had before. So I mean that right there, Hey Jacob, buddy, what's going on? Jacob, you down for fantasy? Let's go. I haven't seen you in a minute, Jacob. What's going on, my man? That's my dog right there, guys. That's my dog right there. Why is this thing malfunctioning? Come on. Will anyone playing make the team right now? Well, hold on. So Jordan Battle's playing right now. He'll definitely make the team, obviously. Sorry, Jeff's asking. Will anybody playing make the team? Yeah. I mean, Yoshi. I think Yoshi's gonna make the team. One of Trevor Siemian or Jake. Well, I guess I think Trevor Siemian ends up being the backup, and Jake Browning ends up being the practice squad guy. So there's that. Who is playing right now? Brad Robbins obviously going to make the team. Cal Adamitis. Chris Evans probably makes the team. Again, Yoshi definitely makes the team. Joe Bacci, I think, makes the team. I think that that guy I was talking about earlier, the guy who's like had a sack in both games so far, I think he makes the team. What's his fucking name? Raymond Johnson III. I think he makes the team. And that one's a bit of a hot take, but again, as far as like who I think makes the team, that's going to be my next video. So watch out for that. That's coming here in a couple days. Dude, Jacob, we said we were gonna go get a beer, man, and it never materialized. It never happened. But like, we got to make that happen, man. I definitely. It's been so long since you and me actually like for real hung out. So like, we got to make that happen, man. I definitely miss hanging out with you. You're definitely one of the funniest people I know. Simeon will be number 2. I think Simeon will be number 2. I agree with that. I mean, Jake Browning is kind of the one who's like, the fans really like, but I think this coaching staff will probably go with him, with Simeon. You out of here, Mikey? All right, buddy. All right. If I could bail too, I would, but I refuse to. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it because I said I'm going to be here, and I'm going to stick by what I said I was going to do. So we're going to stream until it says 0-0-0, even though I kind of don't want to. Who's the... I got a third quarterback in now. Who's 11? He tries to run and nothing happens. I think the Falcons are just like... the Falcons care about as little about this game at this point as I do. Logan Woodside. Hey, former Cincinnati Bengal Logan Woodside, the legend who I don't think ever actually made the team, but he's on Logan Woodside. We got a Logan Woodside spotting, everybody. He didn't really do much, but he's been spotted. He has been spotted. Shoot me a text. Can you shoot me a text? Because like I had to get a new phone, and a lot of my contacts didn't transfer, so I don't think I have your number. But do you still have my number? And if so, send me a text. If not, I'll send you my number on Facebook, or you could send me your number on Facebook. I don't really care which one. Hey, look, it's Jesse Bates, the former Cincinnati Bengal, now Atlanta Falcon. He's being interviewed on the TV. Miss you, Jesse, but I'm also I have high hopes for Dax and Jordan Battle, so we'll see with that one. And then Nick Scott. I think Nick Scott will be good too. So we'll see. Kind of miss Jesse Bates though. Although I always kind of felt like he made too many business decisions. I think the Bengals stop him on 4th down here, so they might go for it. I don't know. All right. And the Falcons are going to punt as expected because they're all the way back on their own 20. So we know that Logan Woodside is not going to move the ball a whole lot. But I definitely think, Taylor Heineke might be, a lot to handle for some of these, like, 4th-string guys who are out there. Who's 11? 11 just took the fair catch there. Trent Taylor. Oh. Yeah. I don't think Trent Taylor... I think Charlie Jones is going to make the team, and Trent Taylor is not going to make the team. So, to answer your question on that one, who is going to make the team? Well, like I said, I'll answer that in my my next 2 videos that I'm coming out with. Because I'm going to do one for offense and one for defense. But as far as who's on the field right now, like, Kwame Laster's been having an okay game, but I don't think he's going to make the team. Shedrick Johnson is another one who is having a good game. I don't think he's going to make the team. Who's our starting running backs? Like, if you're talking to me, I'm not sure who you're talking to, Mike. Well, if you're talking to James, who is the same fan of the same team as me, so, like, I mean, Dylan, are you referring to Corey Dillon, who was the guy from, like, 2 decades ago? I don't know. You're talking about you're talking about fantasy. So you got A.J. Dillon. Okay, A.J. Dillon's pretty good. My starting running backs, though, are... Shit. Fuck. Hold on. I can answer that. Christian McCaffrey. I remember he was my first round pick. And then I gotta find the actual thing. Yeah, you were talking about Dylan, so I thought there was some Packers fan in here, and you were talking about the actual, I didn't realize you were talking about fantasy at first, so I was really confused. Yeah, Christian McCaffrey is my number 1 starting running back. And then, let's see, how many picks do we have left here? Oh, we got that's going to take forever. About 12 more picks before that draft's over. And by the way, this is a draft that has an 8-hour timer on the picks. So we've been basically doing this draft all month. Okay, so this is for I have a job with PFF now. So it's a PFF employee league that this one's for. Let's see, who else do I have? Jake Browning rolls back, throws, caught, wide open. Looks like Charlie Jones, another guy who's having a good game. Love to see it. Running backs, I have Christian McCaffrey and Joe Mixon are my starting running backs. I also have David Montgomery, who is currently on the Lions, and then I have Rashawn Johnson for the Bears, and it's partly because the Bears have nobody in the running room, so I feel like Rashawn Johnson could easily just take the job. Yeah, I got Jake Browning throws. Yoshi catches it, but he's got Falcons players all over him. So, yeah, my current roster, and I still got 2 more picks to make, but my current roster is Daniel Jones as my starting quarterback, Anthony Richardson as my backup, and then I got C.J. Stroud as my third string, because we got way more roster spots, so we got third stringers for all this stuff. I got Rashawn Johnson, Christian McCaffrey, Joe Mixon, and David Montgomery at running back. I got T. Higgins, Michael Pittman, Wan'Dale Robinson, and Christian Watson at wide receiver. Mark Andrews, Sam Laporta, and Irv Smith at tight end. Then I got Brett Mayer and Justin Tucker at kicker. Jake Browning gets out of pressure. Good job. Throws it, and it's intercepted. Fuck. Did a great job of getting out of pressure there. Just threw it straight to the defense. Bro. God damn it. Scared of picking Chicago running backs because of Fields. I mean, that's fair. The reason I got Rashawn Johnson is because he's kind of he's like my 4th string running back, right? Kind of a flyer guy that I'm okay with dropping on the waiver wire if I need to. But kind of just that flyer just in case he ends up getting some reps, Browning is number 3. Yeah. I think Simeon's going to be the guy. Just because, Simeon has not played much better than Jake Browning, but he has all that experience, and he is technically a Super Bowl champion. He did it as a backup, but still. So I think the Bengals brought in Trevor Simeon to be the guy, and they see if Jake Browning's got what it takes, but he doesn't. Jake Browning doesn't have what it takes to be Joe Burrow's backup, so it's going to be Simeon, I think. It's going to be Simeon, I think. Although I definitely think, Bengals actually do have a 4th quarterback who's just not playing. But I think Jake Browning is going to make it back to the practice squad. I think the Bengals like him. They're going to keep him around. But, let's see, the Bengals, who is it? Reed Sinnett. The Bengals got Reed Sinnett as a quarterback as well. He hasn't played, and I doubt he plays at all in the preseason. But he is in there. This preseason at quarterback is literally just gonna be the battle between Simeon and Jake Browning to see who's the backup, and then see who's the practice squad guy. Because the thing is, they kept those expanded practice squad rules, so you can keep 6 veteran players on the practice squad nowadays. So I think they might have done that with Trevor Simeon, if he didn't play as well as Jake Browning. It's not like Trevor Simeon's been all that great. But Jake Browning has made about the same number of mistakes. And like I said, Simeon's got the experience too. So, do you want Mason Rudolph? No, I do not, sir. How much you got in your pocket? More than what he's worth, bro. I do not like. You can keep that man. You can keep Mason Rudolph. I don't like him. I've never liked him. I've never believed in him at all in any way, shape, or form. So, no, you can keep that man. You keep Mr. Helmet Head guy. Yeah, you don't want him either, do you? No, you don't. No, you don't. But I mean, he's your third string guy too. Like, who fucking cares? Like, you got Mitch Trubisky, and as far as backups go, Mitch Trubisky's a damn good backup. You know, I don't think Kenny Pickett's that much better than Mitch Trubisky, but like, you got a hell of a backup, and you got I think an average starter. Like, Kenny Pickett's not bad. I just don't think he's like. I think Kenny Pickett's gonna be y'all's Andy Dalton, basically. Like, you know, he's gonna be too good to get rid of, but not really good enough to really buy into. That's what I think Kenny Pickett's gonna be. I just, you know, personally hope that doesn't mean the Steelers are gonna make the playoffs a bunch of times. I need y'all, for my sanity, I need y'all to have, like, a decade where you just, like, aren't really much of anything. Like, please, for my sanity, you know, be nice to me, man. I had to grow up watching the Steelers kick the Bengals' asses for years, and I just want them to be bad for a while. Let me have that. Please. Hey, at least the Bengals have the Steelers' number right now, but even that's tainted by the one loss we had because of the fucking long snapper. Whatever. I think they sweep them this year, as you probably saw in my last video if you watched it. But I predicted the Bengals sweep. I predicted the Bengals sweep the Steelers and the Ravens this year. All right. I formation. Logan Woodside fakes the handoff, and Joe. Wow. Number 90's just all the hell over him. Who's that? Owen Carney. I don't even know who that is. I mean, I do know. I know who that is, but like in the idea that I know he's on the Bengals roster and he's a defensive lineman, but like I don't know anything about his background. Like, you know, whatever. But hey, good for you, Owen Carney. Maybe you end up getting yourself on the practice squad if you do more stuff like that. You had Cordell Stewart. You went to the Super. Shut the you fucking you spoiled ass Steelers fans. I hate Cordell Stewart took you to the Super Bowl. You shut your ass up. Complaining about it. Cordell Stewart was just fine, man. He was slash. He was big on that. Like, I mean, I get it. He wasn't like, you know, he screwed up a lot, but he took you to the Super Bowl and he played well at times. Like, you fucking spoiled ass Steelers fans. Like, it's that right there. It's that ad. Like, he had a not Big Ben quarterback for a couple of years. How terrible for it. Like, fuck you. Hey, maybe that's the reaction I can put up on my channel. A Bengals fan loses his mind at some light trash talk from a Steelers fan. I'll put that video up. You lost your mind. I know a lot of Steelers fans did. But again, he took you to the Super Bowl, so, like, he couldn't beat New England? Yeah, well, yeah, that's because that was the dynasty New England. Of course he couldn't beat New England. Fucking Steelers fans. Look at me, I'm a Steelers fan. I have nothing to say at this point. You know how I feel. Alright, Jake Browning, 1st and 10. We got 3:15 left, man. Like, if I'm going to, like, watch this game, can we get a win or something, please? Hey, well, that's a good play. 85 picks up about 5 yards, so that was something that was more than absolutely nothing. Top tier analysis from me right there. Sound like John Madden. Christian Trahan was the guy who caught that pass. Jake Browning, shotgun formation, rolls back, throws, caught by a wide open 88. Malachi Carter. All right. We're definitely in nobody here's making the team territory. Like Chase Brown, I think, is in the game. He'll probably make the team. Yeah, he's the running back, so Chase Brown will make the team. All right, caught there down the middle by 14. Yeah, we got a guy who's 14. His number's 14. I don't know if we've ever had a wide receiver who's 14. That's Mac Hippenhammer. Mac Hippenhammer. What a name. What a name. Hey, it's, fuck. You changed your name. God, what's your name again? I remember, I know who you are. You changed your name. I got it last time. Fuck. Matthew. See, I got there. I got it. Yes, I remember Matthew. I remember you. Trust me, I remember you. We did make it. Just sucks when you get there and you don't climax. What a tease. Yeah, I know. But, yeah, I know. I felt it in 21, man. I did. Kind of felt it last year, too. That's a funny way of putting it, though. That's funny. It's funny. Stop making me like you. You're a Steelers fan. I'm not Matthew. See, I got it. I knew it. I know people's names. Yeah. It only took me like 10 minutes to figure out your name. Oh, boy. Glad to see you still in the chat, though, Matthew. I was wondering if we lost you there for a minute. But, since we're talking about the Patriots and Cordell Stewart anyway, glad to see you showed up. Mike's like, sorry. Fuck you, Mike. Every once in a while, dude, that's the thing. Honestly, Steelers fans come in the chat from time to time, and, it's so much fun. I hate the Steelers. I despise the Steelers, but, the trash talk's fun, So, I welcome Steelers fans into my channel. Just be prepared for me to, shit on your team constantly. Although, in fairness, as, people have seen on, the power rankings and stuff, I will be honest about the Steelers. If the Steelers are playing well, I will give them credit for that, I can separate trash talk and, genuine analysis, right? If the Steelers do something good, I will give them credit for that. And I might, grit my teeth and, shit my pants while I do it, but I will, be as objective as I can be when I'm actually giving real analysis. It might kill me to do it, but I'll do it. Okay, well, we just hit the 2-minute warning, and the Bengals are sort of vaguely driving. Not really, but did Jake Browning get a 19-yard run? I must have missed that. Good on you, Jake Browning. I'll tell you what, man. If Jake Browning gets a touchdown and the Bengals win, then he's I still feel like the Bengals are going to go with Simeon unless Browning just really shows up, because Browning's made too many mistakes and he doesn't have the experience Simeon has. But if he comes back and wins this game, then it might make it kind of at least from a fan perspective, it make it pretty tough. TJ Watt will be Burrow's daddy. You shut up. Joe Burrow's going to throw all over the Steelers. You just watch. Can't wait to stream that game. Cannot wait. All right. Jake Browning. Shotgun formation. Rolls around. Can't find anybody. And he's going to... Oh, wait. Here's the 19-yard run. Okay. So I was... no, that wasn't 19 yards. That was just a different run. Or maybe it was... I don't know. They will want the vet. Yeah, well... I don't care. It's not happening. About TJ Watt, anyway. As far as the Bengals wanting the veteran, that's what I'm thinking. They're going to want the guy who not only has experience, but has experience being a Super Bowl winning backup quarterback. You know, I know it wasn't really that was Peyton Manning, but where did Jake go to college? I don't know. I don't know, actually. Speaking of whom, he throws and it's caught. Nice catch there by Yoshi. All the way down to the 5. Browning might pull this off, y'all. Browning might pull it off. Again, it's preseason. Who fucking cares? But still. Jake Brown, Washington. He was a Washington Husky, apparently. I wonder if he was like the quarterback there before. What's his name? Who plays for the Colts, I think. Yeah, he played for the Washington Huskies. Jake Browning did. So, yeah, that's cool. Burrow can throw on his back. He won't need to. TJ Watt ain't going to get him every single play. Probably get him a few plays. Chase Brown goes nowhere on the handoff. That's cool. God, I'm going to be so mad if we come up with nothing on this drive. I'm going to be so mad. Burrow be seeing ghosts. Now, we got Orlando Brown Jr. now. Which, you know, you can talk about his efficacy, but it'd be better than Jonah Williams. So, you know, we'll see. But I know Orlando Brown Jr. has experience with T.J. Watt from his tenure in Baltimore. So, you know, I would be more worried about who's ever on the other side because, like, I still don't really know what's going on at right tackle. Because, it's like probably going to be Jonah Williams in that Week 1 game, but it might be Lyle Collins. And either way, I'm not totally confident. Wait, no, we're not playing you guys Week 1. What am I stupid saying? There you go! Touchdown, Chase Brown! There we go! Touchdown, Chase Brown! That's got a nice ring to it. Hopefully we hear that more often. Touchdown, Chase Brown. And, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Chase Brown getting in the end zone. That's what you like to see. All right. So we're going to give the Bengals 12, because it's currently 12, but, you know, Evan McPherson, I imagine, will put it to 13. Although, maybe no, you just take the field goal here, right? Yeah. It's like, I'm thinking, like, maybe make it an even 14, but no, because, like, you risk, you know, you risk them being able to take the lead with the field goal, or with the field goal. So, all right, kick is up. It's good, and that makes it 13, and the Falcons are going to have 50 seconds for Logan Woodside to make an epic comeback here, which I severely doubt. So, hey, Bengals might get their first win here. And all thanks to Chase Brown. Touchdown, Chase Brown. It's got a nice ring to it. Touchdown, Chase Brown. Let's go. All right, you guys are going to be tough. Yeah, I know we're going to be tough. Like that's what I'm saying. From a realistic perspective, to expect the Bengals to not be good this year is silly. Now, could they possibly not be good this year? Yeah, that's possible. But to expect it is silly. That's what you want to say with Chase Brown. Yeah, I agree. Short yardage, like bowled in kind of situations. I'd also like to see him like do some like good like stuff in the back of the end zone or not. Like passing game. I'd like to see him do some stuff in the passing game and, like some pass blocking too. But, like, yeah, what you really want to see is, like, can he push the pile when it really matters? And he, it took him a little bit too long, but he did. More than likely make the Super Bowl. Eagles looking tough. Yeah, I think the Bengals are going to, I think the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl this year. I really do. And again, from an objective perspective, I think the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl. But it's so hard to, because when I did my predictions video, I didn't do the playoffs because it's so hard to predict the playoffs when you don't really know what's going to happen just yet. Because, I didn't do the rest of the NFL. I told you guys, if you wanted to see me predicting, a video of me doing the whole NFL, let me know in the comments. And nobody really requested it, so I might not do it. But... yeah, the only reason I would predict the playoffs is if I predicted all the rest of the NFL games. And I haven't done that, so I'm not going to predict the playoffs. I think the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl, but that's just a feeling. That's not really based off of any real evidence. Ooh. Why would you let a gigantic throw in the middle of the field like that go? 40 seconds left. Falcons still have 2 timeouts. Like, this is not smart on the Bengals' part. Like, why would you let them get, like, that was like a 25-yard pass? Like, you can't play light just yet. And there's another. They're in field goal range. 2 plays, and they're already in field goal range, bro. Like, come on. Like, come on. I don't even know why I care so much about, like, this preseason game, man. Like, I really don't. But it's just, like, it's so close. They're more than likely going to tie now because the Falcons are going to kick the field goal, and then it's going to end up in a tie. Stupid. But see, that's why you get a guy like Taylor Heinicke as your backup, because he's got plenty of experience doing stuff like that. Like, you know, he can sling the ball. Oh no, it's Logan Woodside. Right, I forgot. Logan Woodside's in there now. All right, well, kudos to Logan Woodside. Young Wei Koo's out here lining up. So, hey, maybe we can get a turnover. Turnover would be nice. There's a false start. Let's go. False start. Knock him back. Not that it's going to matter. He's still in field goal range. Yep, they're on the 35. Or no, they're on the 36. So, long field goal range, but still field goal range. All right. Logan Woodside throws down the middle. Bengals just let him get it up. Who cares? I guess. I don't know. Here comes a spike with 11 seconds left. I was really hoping they could pull off the win, man. Just for the, theoretical aspect of it all. I mean, hey, they could always miss the field goal. That's possible. It's possible they could miss the field goal. Unlikely. Logan Woodside, shotgun formation, rolls back. He's going to throw it deep. And knocked away. Good coverage. So they're probably going to go ahead and line up for the field goal here, then I would assume. It's going to be 4th and 5, so yeah. 6 seconds left, but again, I don't think I ever updated the score. No, I did. I'm better at it than I thought I was. There we go. I guess we care because of what if feeling. Well, yeah, but again, it's the backups, so I don't care that much. Because, like, a lot of these guys probably aren't even going to make the team. It's just more of a scheming thing, and, like, the D is sus. Yeah, again, guys probably ain't going to make the roster. But anyway, Young Wei Koo's coming out for the 45-yard field goal attempt, and there's 6 seconds left, so, I mean, you never know. We could always get a Hail Mary touchdown. Oh, he had a field goal blocked last week. Be pretty cool if he missed this one. That honestly just feels like getting bailed out. And so, I mean, it still kind of feels like a tie, even if he misses the field goal. But, for posterity, it might be cool. I don't know. All right. Well, Young Wei Koo is going to line up for the kick. And he's doing this thing, which I guess helps kickers. So, I guess. I don't know. Feels like it's probably more of a tick than anything. But, yeah, 45-yard field goal attempt. I can't imagine he won't make it. But there's the kick, and it... Oh, no, he made it. He definitely veered that quite a bit to the left, but he made it. So, all right, 13-13. The Bengals are going to have 2 seconds. So, you never know. Maybe a big kickoff return, and then, like, a Hail Mary. Can Jake Browning do it? Probably not. But, oh, boy, if he could. But if he could, then if Jake Browning pulled this off, suddenly there would be a discussion, I think. I would then start being like, hey, maybe Trevor Siemian needs to step it up. But I seriously doubt it would happen. It'd be kind of crazy. Y'all might get a a legit clip worthy reaction if Jake Browning pulled that off though. Probably not gonna happen, but it'd be pretty cool. I mean, it is no, because if you have a big return, then that's gonna kill all the time, right? So it's pretty much just got to be this return, unless they fair catch it, and then basically I wonder if they're just gonna squib it here. Okay, Chase Brown. Yep, they're squibbing it. Probably so that you have to run the timeout. Yep. All right. So clock hits 0 and Chase Brown goes down. So game's gonna end in a tie, 13-13. And I should probably go ahead and put that score up because I never changed it for the Falcons. Got to get used to that too. All right. Well, hey, 13-13 is better than the loss we got last week, right? So takeaways. I think Trevor Siemian is the clear. Trevor Siemian, despite the fact that the Bengals got a touchdown under Browning, I think Trevor Siemian is the clear QB2. Chase Brown looks really good. Charlie Jones looks really good. That's what's his name? The Raymond Johnson III. Might be making a case to make the roster. I mean, still probably not. I think you might need to see a little bit more consistency out of him, but the fact that he's gotten a sack in both games, not too bad. And there's always some guy in preseason who makes a case, and then, sometimes they make the roster, sometimes they don't. But, yeah, I think, overall, some encouraging things to build on from the Bengals, and some not so encouraging things, but mostly from the fourth stringers, right? Saw a pretty decent, up and down play from the defense, but enough to get the job done from the guys who will make the team. And then the offense is the offense, but, yeah, we'll figure it out with the offense. All right, so we're going to wrap up these comments here. Mike, kickoff will burn 2 seconds. Yeah, hook and ladder. Damn. Yep, good call. Thanks, Mike. Yep. My whole concept with these games is I can't stream the game because that's what a lot of people come to YouTube sometimes expecting to see. They see live Bengals, Falcons live, and they expect to be able to see the game on YouTube, and that's not what this is. But I think I can possibly be more entertaining, and I can definitely foster a better community than your typical TV announcers. So maybe you can come listen to my play-by-play of the game. If you have access to the game, I do it with Dave Lapham and Dan Horde all the time, who are the radio announcers for here locally. So, you watch the game and you mute the terrible TV announcers, and, I do it with Tom Grossi a lot. I mute the TV announcers and I listen to Tom Grossi do his thing and, interact with that community. And, something I'm hoping we can build here too. So, that's what I think the appeal is. It's just, something more fun to do than just listen to the stupid-ass TV announcers. But that's what we're doing, and I think hopefully we're working out some of the kinks. I'm not committing to it right now, but I'm hoping that I will probably be back for the final preseason game against the Washington Commanders. I can't commit to it because I don't know what my schedule is, but I want to do it because I want to make sure I get a lot of these kinks out. So, you like the reaction interaction? Well, I love you guys showing. Honestly, man, my first year, all of these streams were just nobody was in the chat, and I was just talking to myself the whole damn time. So, I appreciate those of you who show up. It just makes it so much more fun, I really do appreciate y'all coming out, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and watch my standalone videos because I put a lot of effort into those, and I'm always improving on those as well. Let me know what you like and what you don't like. I'm really enjoying this. I put out a what if video the other day, and I'm really liking the idea. But with that, I might start making more what if videos. So let me know what idea. What if what if Carson Palmer doesn't get hurt in 2005. So, there's other ideas, what if Andrew Luck doesn't, retire? What if, what if Brett Favre doesn't go to the Vikings or whatever. Just what if scenarios like that. Let me know what you guys think, and I would love to make content like that. It sounds fun. But I'm going to go for tonight. I'm super hungry. I haven't eaten. It's preseason, but appreciate y'all coming out. And, leave y'all, even though we didn't win. But, hey, we didn't lose. We figured, I thought sure we were going to lose that game, so we didn't win. But as always, even if we lose, I'll leave y'all, as always, with a hooray! And, once again, thanks for coming, everybody.